Gelatinous nudes.
Gelatinous nudes?
Turn those on.
Get these freaking lights on
Get
now.
those lights on.
Welcome to our collegiate basketball tournament.
Friends, I've got a button.
She got a button. Well, I don't know if the thing is that those
Play
ones don't always
basketball.
activate.
They're voice activated. Clap on.
No,
Clap off.
The Wi-Fi thing.
They're not there.
Yeah, that's what I was saying.
Anyone else's grandparents have clap on, clap offs?
No.
Just me.
Yes.
Yeah.
Michigan.
In Michigan.
How do I always fuck this up? Do you hold it?
I'll
I'll
just keep riffing. Hey, did you know
Hey,
that
you
for
got
the
it.
clap on,
Tap
claps
it.
off?
Yeah, just
Stop it.
We're working.
twist
We're
it.
working
Just
on it.
stop
We
it.
are live.
Did you know that for
Hello.
the clap and claps off, you could just make noises. So like as a kid, I would just be sitting there and I'd go, hee hee. You just have to make 2 noises and it would just go boop and it would turn on.
I have little arms.
form of professional.
This just in.
I got it over here now.
It's Morgan time.
You got it? Mm-hmm. This one? DM left or right?
Left.
Do it, quick.
Lit. Oh, hey everybody. So
It's not working.
instead of
announcements.
no, not really. This is just while we riffing. Instead of watching the the presidential debate
When is that?
right now,
Thanks for being here.
Wait.
thanks for being here.
Thank you.
And instead of watching the VMAs tomorrow, thanks for being here again.
Again, tomorrow, Wednesday.
Thank you.
Hi Blaze, welcome in for the first time chat.
Yeah, thanks
Hey.
for not watching the
Heyo.
president's talk. And
Hello.
watching us.
We're getting
more
our,
important,
we're getting it
actually.
together actually. We're getting our life together. Is that light not working?
I'm getting there.
I'm so
All
glad
We
it
have
wasn't
the
just
best
me.
lights. Our lights are the brightest lights.
Oh.
They work most of the time.
Okay.
If not,
lights are the best lights.
they work all
They-
of the time.
That is one thing I would pay for. Trump debating Trump. Just cutting each other off. What are you talking about?
Have you ever seen?
Wrong. What?
Have you
Careful,
ever
guys.
seen Joe Rogan talking to Ro Jogan?
Oh, I want to see this video so bad.
You're in for a treat.
Have you seen the video
I can't
where
see
the,
anything. This
the
light
guys
doesn't
playing
work.
Trump and Biden figuring out they're actually best friends?
Yes.
It's so funny.
I've been singing, man. Is it
I
AI?
would
Is
love
it
a
AI?
whole movie.
Is it AI?
Likely, yeah.
No, it's just someone impersonating them.
Oh, I see.
Hi Zach, welcome in.
Hi, Zach.
We should probably get started.
You go ahead, get started.
yeah,
I'm
yeah,
a prof-
no, no, no.
I'm a
Announcements.
professional.
No.
We're at 38 followers. Get us to 40 and we'll go to Dinosaur Prom.
2 more.
2 more. We're real close. If you guys probably have 2 friends.
I don't.
Blaze.
Whoa. Do not attack people in the chat.
What else? My hot ones went so well last week. I didn't die,
Yeah.
but Evan did when he got home.
That stuff hurted my mouth. Bad.
He almost passed out.
Did you jump to
Yeah.
the end?
Huh?
Yes.
Oh, man.
He almost fell
took the
down the
spicy?
basement stairs.
Oh yeah, I just took the Apollo and then started seeing stars and hallucinating.
No, Apollo's 9th.
The last dab experience.
Yeah.
Now that I've got good lighting,
What else?
That's bad light.
Um,
Other end. Now you go. Beautiful.
I
Hybrid
don't know what my next stream goal is going to be, but we'll get there. I think it's 120. I think that's what it's set at.
Woo!
I think that's all I have.
Cosplay.
What? Another cosplay stream? I could do
Cosplay
that.
stream.
Could do that.
Ooh.
as I don't know, something.
I'll figure it out. I did have another one. Now it's out of my head. Oh, I am playing Resident Evil Biohazard. Come hang out.
You should eat the food that they serve in that game.
I would rather die. I know I have like mealworms and stuff in my fridge for the lizards. I will not eat those.
I will.
Do they
Hey,
eat buggies in the game?
Absolutely.
Every
hey.
I
follower
don't think so.
that
Hey,
we eat
bugs.
here, I'll eat one meal.
Every
next
follower we eat here.
We don't eat followers.
Every follower we get on this
How else are
stream,
we gonna get
I'll
successful?
eat one mealworm on next stream.
Oh, for real?
Yeah.
Okay.
All right.
I mean,
Do
Follow
it.
here first.
Follow
Let's
and
do it.
Evan will
Hopefully we
eat worms.
do it.
Let me make that.
If you follow and
More?
unfollow, that doesn't count.
Yeah, you have
No,
to.
it has to go up from 38.
Yeah.
Yeah.
There's a minimum of 5.
No, you didn't say
Yeah.
that.
You're adding. You're adding.
Take it,
Every-
babe.
Anyway,
Everyone.
I
That's a
think
worm.
that if you are done, we might have a recap.
Do you have any announcements?
I'm trying to get to 50. I'm trying to get to affiliate, so please help me. I'm also at 38. Why are
Let's
we stuck
do
at
it.
38? Are we the same? Do we have the same people following us? Who knows?
Come on.
It's Sir Michael SIRMYCOAL on both TikTok and Twitch. Please and thank
Yeah.
Blaze, BRB following on my other
you.
account.
No.
Yes.
Yes.
Blaze.
Not a
And-
worm.
Blaze, you did it.
Now I'm gonna call you out,
We're going
Blaze.
to dinosaur prom and you're eating
Yes.
worms.
And you eat worms.
And then,
yeah.
50 followers. We play DayZ and we eat whatever we eat.
Is 50 affiliate level?
Yeah.
50. I think it's 8 hours streamed, 7 days live in a 30-day
I
period,
have all
and
that.
3
So
average
I
viewers.
literally have all that.
we're close to affiliate on your channel and on Gelatinous Noobs then. Pretty exciting stuff.
We'll have to do like a full month with both campaigns to hit that 7 days and 30. 7 days and 30.
Sure.
But yeah, we're really close.
Yeah. Game time with Matt starts Thursday.
Ooh, what are you playing?
Yeah, it's me, Barack, Donald, Joe,
LeBron James.
Legion.
Kamala,
Legend.
the whole nine.
What game are you playing?
Basketball. Oh,
NBA Live.
didn't you hear? I just did the whole team.
Lineup.
No,
My bad, my
That's a
bad.
great line.
again, Baldur's Gate 3, honor mode until I beat
Die.
it.
Ooh.
It's
Until I die.
in real life.
And I also am just not going to eat or drink, so we're playing it through or sleep.
And then
true.
you said chat
Yes,
picks your
chat
character?
gets so if you are the first to follow in a day, you get to choose my companions.
I'm gonna
If
unfollow him. And
you
then
can't, it unfollows don't
Hack
count.
the system.
You
It's-
haven't started yet.
I haven't followed. So yeah, you could get it in now. Be ready. But also, anytime that I die in the game, I have to start over, and then chat gets to decide my class, race,
Start with the
background.
whole game.
That's how honor mode works.
That's hard.
Yeah.
Iron Man. That's why it's gonna.
That's
I'm gonna be
hard,
doing
bro.
this for a while.
How
yo.
long? How many deaths was in your first Elden Ring? Your first Baldur's Gate?
Your first Elden
I
Ring.
think like 10 plus.
My first. No,
No, less than 10. Okay, you got it.
I'm not too worried about it.
I died in the first 30
I-
minutes of the
there-
game, so I party wiped.
There's gonna be a couple of moments I think are gonna be really challenging, but I'm confident.
The fucking Forge fight.
That Forge fight don't
Ooh.
still sends me nightmares. I got so. That's a talk for game time with Matt. So
Yeah.
Game
We'll see you
time
there,
with
Matt.
Matt.
How about you, Feral Froggy? You got anything to plug?
Ribbit.
Feral Froggy, Feral_Froggy on Twitch is
Ribbit.
streaming. Well, it was a lot of Mortuary Assistant, but we're gonna take a palate cleanser and play some Palia on Friday night.
Palia.
Ooh.
Don't know what that
Fingers
is.
crossed the internet works.
It's the top of your mouth, the palate.
Pally. Yep.
Yep.
Yeah,
It's a
I'm
lot
excited.
of fun. It's more like cozy and crafting and no demons.
Mince
I need a
wrap.
Nice.
break.
No demons.
So
the
hop in
Witch
the
in the
pond.
Woods would like to beg to differ, actually, with that.
The Witch in the Woods.
Yeah, the Hot Witch in the Woods.
She's not a demon. Maybe in the sheets,
Ooh.
but
Ew.
you can romance the
You
villagers.
can't be that old and be that hot and not be a demon. Anyway.
Yeah, she eats babies for real.
Oh.
This just in. Palia lore dropped.
This just in.
I think we should.
I was gonna say
Back?
I do have one more announcement,
One more.
and that was
That's it.
the last time on the Fantastic Four.
Oh, shit.
Ba-ba-ba-bow.
Wait, hold on. You know how on YouTube you can like do like 2 times speed?
Yeah.
300 times speed. Go.
Do you have any announcements, Evan?
Yeah. Just my Foot Thunder account. I'm just kidding. No announcements.
His announcement is that we're fighting because he sent me a picture of a cat and was like, "Do you know anybody that wants this?" And I said, "Yeah, me, bitch."
Oh, yeah. If you guys want a cat, I have a free cat.
I know someone who wants a cat.
Do you? Okay,
Yeah.
not her.
What kind of cat is it, man?
Matt.
With our
Little gray
recap.
tabby.
Meow.
Can we get him?
It's a kitten.
Androgynous.
Krista.
We don't know what gender it is.
Wait. So, when last we left off the Fantastic Four, the party journeyed back to Fyra atop their griffins, pushing through the 4 days of travel with only a few minor incidents, including a run-in with sky jellyfish. Upon arriving back in Fyra, the party returned the griffins back to the place where we had returned them, the Fyra stables, and began marching towards the Fey Council. While en route, Airless reached out to her father in the hopes of getting some coin to purchase Ducky, her griffin companion.
Daddy.
Upon arriving at the council, Batch threw the head of the true changeling at the feet of Ronan, who seemed to be unimpressed. The party pleaded for action to be taken to investigate and prepare for a potential unseelie plot against the Seelie court. There's a little fanfare. There was some movement by some of the members, but Ronan seemed unimpressed. The court moved up a prominent meeting by several months to 3 days from the current date. Growing frustrated with Ronan's leadership, the party decided to leave. With few days to spare, the party also gathered with a few of their trusted allies for a fine meal. That's it. That's a recap.
Cool.
Check out episode 30 for more details.
30-30.
Okay.
So where are we now, DM?
Last I remember, you guys were in Ivy's study. And you were chatting. You had just gotten the invitation to dinner. You have a couple hours before dinner to get ready, to do whatever you'd like, and then...
We were gonna go shopping with
Yes.
Ivy.
Yes.
Yeah.
I was hoping that you would help me prepare, get something nice. I want to impress Calliope.
Can I roll a performance to see how hot I am?
Sure.
How hot are you?
A scale of 1 to 30.
Ton.
Excellent. That is a 19 on the die, so 29.
Pretty smoking.
Top tier.
Smoke show.
Well, I think if we go shopping with
Yes.
the archfey of get-togethers, gatherings, music,
Parties.
food,
Not food, but...
That's Ivy.
it goes together. I mean, I think there's no way that you won't impress Calliope.
Thank you. I have a small gift for her, but I think you'll see.
A gift?
You'll see.
That's funny.
I don't understand. Chomsky, elaborate.
I don't understand.
Chomsky.
I don't need to go shopping. I'm going to stay here and I'm going to do something with these.
Yes.
And he's looking at the horns.
Yeah, turn them into something fucking cool.
Can I have your trinket back? Your band that I gave you. I'm going to make it into these. Is that okay? Thank you.
Could we go to the bank as well?
Of course.
Let's go to the bank.
We're going to need... I'm pretty light on cash anyway, so... We'll go to the bank first.
Yeah.
I'm looking like Ben Stiller all the time.
Because you're,
That's Ben Stiller?
you're so
Have you
hot.
seen Zoolander?
Yeah, I've seen Zoolander.
Have you seen Zoolander?
What is this? A school
I
of ants?
haven't.
You haven't?
No.
Did you,
Everybody
too
died
old
in
for
a
me.
row.
Batch,
Well, we're gonna
did you
have to
have
see
something
that.
sour? Why do you look like that?
All right. Well, dinner's in a few hours. We'll meet back here.
Yeah.
I'll be here. Ivy, is it okay if I just pull up a chair and a table and start looking at these?
Yeah, if you're looking at them, but if you're gonna start crafting, I'd probably go somewhere
Else. Okay, yeah, I
that's
get it.
not...
No, it's fine. Where should I go then? He's like already wearing his suit.
He's already got his welding mask on.
Yeah.
I think you should go see... Hold on.
That's so funny. Chomsky about to craft. If you're going to craft, go somewhere else.
You should probably
Oh,
go see
yes.
Ember.
Ember, of course. Is she talented in?
Archfey of Forge and Fire.
That seems like the place I need to go. She might
Probably.
have extra
Or
tools for me.
Bluebird, Archfey of Wisdom and Crafts, something.
I'll go see Ember.
Okay.
Oh, look, a dog.
Oh, look, the dog that has to go to the bathroom.
Frankerzy. Frankerzy in the chat.
That's a classic.
It is a classic.
Okay.
Right.
You, what are you up to, Batch? This whole
Looking
time?
great.
Just looking great, just sitting there?
He's just sitting there.
So we're gonna have 3 arcs then. My arc, your arc, their arc. Yeah.
He's gonna go talk to Aurora.
Oh, fuck.
Okay, we'll do Chomsky's first.
Chomsky taking these things, about to go make a gift for his friend. His friend goes and talks to the lady.
To his god.
So, I have a question for you, DM.
Okay.
What are the odds we can turn these into a magical item?
I don't know. What would you be using to make it a magical item?
What do you mean?
Tools.
And then
What,
and
what are
there's
you
help.
looking at?
I'm looking at bracers of defense, which add to a bonus AC if wearing no armor and using no shield, which you do not use either.
Ooh. Could we make a homebrew item? Since they're the spikies, could they be bracer to defense that do an additional like damage if I attack with them?
Or maybe one or the other.
One or the other.
So I guess before leaving, Chomsky's gonna look at you and be like, "So what are you looking for exactly?"
Attack. I want to stab people with those things.
So you want these to become a weapon?
Yes.
Understood. They're quite sharp already. We should be able to make them.
Yes. That's what I thought.
I'll be back.
All right.
Okay.
I think Batch would say, I'm going to go talk to Aurora.
Oh, okay, yeah. Do you want to smell nice?
Sure.
Okay. And he's going to like touch you, and he's going to make you smell like lime and like salt.
Like a
I'll smell like
shot?
I'll smell like a margarita.
Yeah, just something a little bit tropical.
I'll like it.
Anyway. And he smells like gooseberries and lilac.
Snozzberries.
Anyway, should we do Chomsky's little, or should we do his thing with Aurora?
I want yours first.
Cool. So Chomsky's gonna march down the hall.
Because I have to think about that one.
He's gonna ask, excuse me, to like somebody's. Where's Ember at?
They guide you
Of
to
course,
where Ember's
he'll
is.
find it. He'll find it.
Ember's room where Ivy's has like the string quartet playing and the piano in the corner, all the books, all the like music sheets of paper. There's a full forge in Ember's.
Cool.
There's like an anvil, there's the cauldron, there's all the stuff that you need for a functioning forge.
He's gonna open up the door like there's like no like guards or anything. He just like walks in.
Well, you would find a guard and they would guide you.
Okay, cool.
Ember's sitting in there. He looks up and he says,
Is it like dark and like stone in here and like
Yeah.
like dwarven almost?
Yeah,
Cool.
kind of.
And remind me what Ember looks like. Description for the audio listeners.
Yes, description for the audio listeners. I have to find my picture of Ember. Hold on. We talk a lot, guys. We need to stop that.
He looks like a guy, and if that guy...
I'm just thinking of a dwarf. A big dwarf with a large red beard.
I'm thinking of
Looks like one of these guys.
I'm thinking of a dwarf, but his head looks like a matchstick that's burnt out.
It's none of them.
Which one of them?
Can't remember which one he
No.
is.
Oh, I know who that is.
Uh-oh, Evan, you gotta eat a mealworm.
Who followed?
I don't know, but somebody.
The other Blaze.
Jesus Christ.
The other Blaze, if you follow.
Blaze it.
Hey,
40,
Blaze,
I'll
thanks
be
for the
so
follow.
happy.
Thank you for the follow. One from down
This
the
one.
bottom.
He's got the mantis.
Oh, cool.
So for the audio
Um,
listeners...
I was getting into it.
Okay, my bad.
He-
And for the audio listeners...
She's gonna throw something at him.
Yeah.
So Ember, he has he wears like a deep shade of purple in his suit, but he's elven in the sense that like the rest of them are, like he's got the very sharp pointed features. He has like mantis antennae, and where this image
guy.
is purple.
This guy.
Yeah, where the image is purple, he's got like red fiery tips, and you see like he's like kind of smoldering. He's not like on fire, but like he gives off the impression that he's warm to the touch. It looks like
Gotcha.
Hot.
he's hot.
Oh, hello. I come seeking
Chom-
some advice.
Chomsky, right?
Yes, that's me. Ember.
Yes.
Good to meet you. Have you seen these before? He's gonna set them down.
Not in, well. Yes, because you just brought them into the meeting.
Right. So they're of
But-
the true changeling,
Correct. Right.
and they seem quite spiky and hard, rigid a little bit. Anyway, I'd like some advice on a good way to turn these into a weapon, and B, some tools to use to where I wouldn't shatter them, because they seem quite brittle. Maybe a hardening technique of sorts.
I've
I'm not. This isn't
I've
sexual.
mastered those.
I'm
Checking
only
out the
giggling because they're
technique.
giggling.
Jesus Christ.
We're going, hey.
Hold on. Does this help?
Do you have some sort of forge I could use to temper them, maybe? And he looks at the forge, and he looks back at Ember.
He also looks at the forge and he looks back at you and he's like,
No.
"Yeah, of course you could use it
I
as
can
long
use
as
that, okay.
yeah, as long as you leave it in the condition that it's in.
Okay. Will do.
Don't go breaking my stuff."
How long does Chomsky have?
Like 3 hours.
3 hours. So Chomsky's gonna attempt to put them in the fire for an amount of time to like temper them, and then ask for a bucket of water, dip them so it like tempers, and then from there, he's gonna like work with Ember to try to like come up with a design. We're not gonna like sit here and like role play the whole thing. Work with a design that fits them good as like bracers, but like with like a little undercut where you can.
You don't want them like Wolverine claws.
Well, Batch would have described he wanted weapons, obviously. So like it's like use something like hold like a bracer, but it has like a little.
Yeah, it's almost like a
Imagine?
talon is what I was thinking, because
Yeah,
it's like
yeah.
they're like side horns. So I was thinking that they're like on the side of his arm, like here.
Yeah, yeah,
And then
yeah.
they stretch out. So like all he would have to do is just kind of like if he goes in for a punch, it would basically turn into a stab as well.
Cool. So like almost like mantis blades.
Blue
Yeah.
Beetle.
Cool.
Blue
They're
Beetle.
Got it.
inspired by the mantis men.
By Blue Beetle.
But
Cool.
black.
So
and
almost
horns.
like a cut into it where like his arm can sit, and then it can go like around like that. And he also, well, since it's more or less a bracer, he's going to fit in his little trinket in there too into the design. And now I assume we have to probably talk about how good these are going to be.
Yeah.
So what is the ruling?
Legendary items.
Roll
Nat 20.
me
Could be.
Yeah.
He rolled a nat
a
20.
D100.
no. I'm trying to decide what kind of check it would be. I think it would be
Deception check.
an intelligence check plus your proficiency modifier.
Intelligence check plus proficiency modifier.
Yeah, so that's like a save.
Use that.
Oh, it's a saving throw.
Use that big brain.
Plus 8. And then while I'm crafting it, I'm going to have a flash of genius as well.
Ooh, the biggest
And
brain.
before we get too crazy, the number that I got,
Base.
33,
And
natural 20.
before I left, I would have went like, "You got this, buddy," and I'd give you a bardic inspiration.
Okay, which is
If
a D4.
DM allows
no,
it.
D6 now. What is your
It's a D6.
D6 now? Oops, that's 2 of them. Let's not do that.
I think
1.
you
So
graduated.
24.
30.
34.
And while
You only
I
got
was
one?
walking out, I said, just for the overkill.
He gives him guidance.
What is that?
How long does
D4.
guidance
D4.
last?
A minute.
It would have fallen off.
I also
Well,
said
what-
for the overkill, so.
Eventually
30,
you'll get to
34.
this.
Natural 20. First
Okay.
roll of the day, guys. Natural
That's
20.
epic.
All right, all
For a
downhill
craft-
from here.
For a crafting check.
It only gets worse.
Okay. So they come out really well.
They all
But you know that it's going to take a little bit longer for them to like
So like
fully cure
so-
to the bracers to
Well, not only that, I imagine the design looks really, really good. And
Right.
the design is natural 20, but maybe it doesn't. He can't do it in 3 hours.
right.
Maybe, right.
Right.
So
You know it's going to take a little bit more work. It's
he
going to take
starts the project.
Yeah.
He masters the design, but he can't quite finish it in 3
Yeah.
hours. Okay.
He knows exactly how it's all going to fit together. It just hasn't been fully put together yet.
In Ember's little workspace, Chomsky's got like a table pulled up in the corner next to the forge and everything. It's just a wreck. And Chomsky starts getting close to like time, and he's like, excuse me, Ember, sorry, I've got a very important dinner date. I forgot to go eat very soon. I need to leave everything as it is, or I'll forget what I'm doing here. Is that okay?
Yeah, as long as you clean it up before like
At
you
least
leave
by the end
or
of the week, of course,
yeah.
or however long we stay.
Yeah.
Please don't touch it, any of it. Well, you can look at it.
Yeah, God, don't mess it up. Jeez.
Okay.
Anyway,
Tell your art teacher to not touch your art.
You can tell he's like, you don't even need to roll with your passive insight. You're like, he's a little put off by how weird you're being.
I really appreciate you. And Chomsky senses that, and he's like, I really appreciate you. Thank you very much. It's just an important dinner. Thank you. And he reaches out to shake his hand, and then he realizes that's weird, and then he puts his hand down, and then he goes, goodbye.
You see that he was like about to reach out and shake your hand, and then he was like, okay.
And then Chomsky walks out, because he feels like he's going to be late to go see his honey boo-boo.
Ooh.
Speaking of.
Speaking of your honey boo boo,
Hello.
your honey pot.
So yeah, Batch is looking 29 out of 30 hotness.
Yeah.
I could even give myself bardic inspiration. Do I want to? I don't know. But yeah, I'm gonna mosey on over to Aurora Borealis.
How do you know her last name?
You know,
Her government name.
I had a thought. He doesn't really have a plan. He's just gonna go up and just see what she's doing.
Okay. You go up and you knock on the door that is her little wing. And out pokes a head. It's not Aurora. It's like a. I'm trying to think of a race. I think she's an Aarakocra. A little Aarakocra pops her head out, and she chirps and says, she looks like a chickadee.
Okay.
She's small. She looks at you and she goes, yes?
I wanted to talk to Aurora. Did she just peek her head out?
Yeah. She's like peeking around the corner. Do you have an audience with her?
I don't know. I was hoping. Do you have an audience with her?
I'm helping her get ready for the dinner tonight.
Just
I get it. If I can't come in, that's cool.
Let me see if she has time. The door closes.
I thought she was banging the bird.
You took that in a different direction.
Well, when she said she was just peeking her head out, I was like, "Is
she
that
naked?
Is that bird
Is that,
naked?
is
that bird naked?
we see where your mind is at, Pat. In the gutter.
Dan, Patch is like, can I join?
He's like,
Hey, yo, I don't know if you know this, but 29?
I heard that it was frying chicken in there.
You're telling me Aurora's gonna shower without me?
A moment later, a couple moments later, you're starting to get a little impatient.
Yeah.
Um,
He's just like, what the fuck am I doing?
the door opens, the chickadee's there again, and she says, I guess you can come in. She said it's fine.
All right, cool.
You walk in, it's full of like drapery, think like Aphrodite-esque.
Ooh.
That's like the vibes that she's giving off. She's giving
Pink.
off pink,
Everywhere.
pastels.
Ooh, pearls.
Yes, very delicate, feminine. She's got like demure.
Very demure.
Very mindful.
Very tasteful. She's got like tulle curtains. It's dainty in here. It
Doilies.
smells delicious. You
Vanilla, I'm sure.
you warm vanilla sugar from Bath and Body Works actually.
Oh wow,
think-
my favorite.
There's
I'm
actually an
gonna
attendant
romance
there.
Aurora.
There's actually an attendant there. Today's scent we have Aphrodite.
You see Aurora. Have you ever been in a bridal like dress shop? You know, like the pedestals in front of the big mirrors.
I don't know. Have we? Yeah.
There's like a pedestal in front of big
Your other
mirrors.
wife.
Yeah.
Your other wife.
I just agreed. I was like,
Hey, and you too.
So in front of the big mirrors, she's facing away from you. She has like 3 or 4 like ladies in waiting helping her get dressed. She's completely covered. You can't see anything.
rats.
But she's getting ready. And she just kind of like calls out to you. She's like, did you need something?
Yeah. So, real quick, this is above table.
Yeah.
She's like the goddess of like love, right?
Yes. I believe
Yes.
so. Well,
Okay.
no, hold on.
Like-
she is the goddess of sun and prophecy.
Who are you talking to?
Aurora.
She's just really hot as well.
Yeah.
I thought she had something to do with love or compassion. or
No,
something.
that's Rose. Rosalind.
Rose.
Rose.
Rose
Your
is the
sister's
goddess of
name
love.
is
is
Rosalind.
Rosalind.
That's right, that's right.
After.
Well,
Rose.
came to the wrong place. Oh well. He was like, probably the.
Probably the one with the tits out.
I wasn't really paying attention. Whatever. It does have to do with prophecy, though. That's fine.
That's such a batch move.
Um,
I
Go
don't
to the wrong
really
god.
give a shit about the god.
he wasn't
You
paying
do
attention.
love?
He just was like, "You've got
Which
hubba
one?
hubbas. I figure you're like the one or something. I don't know."
She
You
is.
got mommy
She's in the
milkers?
top. She's in the big 6, whereas Rose is in the lower 7.
Yeah, I don't want to talk to any
But-
of those fucking
Poppers. Jeez.
My god's one of those. I'm basically one of them. Anyway,
He's trying to swing out of his league.
yeah, sorry for intruding and whatnot.
You look nice.
Thank you. You do too. You look great. I mean, I don't think that you.
Do you think I ever not look great?
That's what I was gonna say. I was like, I really don't think that you would ever really not look great, but it is what it is. Appreciate it. Well, I came here because I feel like I'm having a slight dilemma. But you're kind of busy, so honestly.
What's your dilemma? I'm not doing a whole lot, and she's just standing there and letting them get her dressed.
I like your style. Out of everybody here, I'll get you the most. You're the coolest. Don't tell Ivy I said that.
I'm telling Ivy you said that.
That's fine.
As we speak.
That's fine. She probably knows. Anyway, yeah, so right. Goddess of prophecy and sun, right?
Yeah.
It's because you're hot. Shit.
She kind of just
Is that a charisma save?
I don't know.
I just love that cover.
she's
Anyway,
like something like that. I
Sorry,
guess.
I am very just nervous talking to you. Anyway, I'm gonna look
Chomsky.
You're
I'm
not
gonna
the
look
only
at
one
Chomsky.
Chomsky's
here.
rubbing off on
I'm
you.
gonna look at Chomsky now.
Chomsky's in
I'm
here.
gonna look at why are you all in here?
Because you see him, you're hallucinating.
You're hallucinating.
Chomsky, you're talking
No.
to his
Why,
girl.
Alright.
why did I take drugs before walking in?
Chomsky.
Anyway,
I'm
no,
sorry, my brother.
no, for real. Sorry. Don't typically get nervous if I'm being honest. But I did want to talk to you. So I'm having a slight dilemma. We were talking about when we were in the labyrinth. These succupants or whatever the fuck they're called did a hallucination on me where our soul, my gal, and it's just got me thinking in ways that I haven't thought in a while. I miss her, and I wanted to try out a song, and I just wanted to hear how it is. And I thought that maybe out of everybody, you would be the most honest. I'm not going to
Sure.
sing a song. I don't have a song, but I am going to roll a performance. And
No, please serenade us.
I don't have a song written. Unlike I'm Not Your Monkey, I don't have a song written.
I like
I
big
might
butts
be your
looking.
monkey. This one's
so-
called I'm Your Monkey.
I am your monkey.
No, so
And you're my monkey.
We are.
You're my half elf.
We are monkeys.
The high elf. His baby mama.
You get me high, elf, baby.
you get me high, elf,
Baby.
I
baby.
love that.
It's
Just-
a bit of a song.
This
Just hit him with it. I'm
This
trying to see.
episode is
What are
You
you
Get Me
looking
High,
for?
comma, elf.
Yep, that's the episode title for
I'm looking for since I'm in my. I fucking hate the glamorous position.
Glamour bard.
Do I get any bonuses or anything? Because I can't
at
fucking
your-
find it anywhere. It's
Oh,
not in
we're
any
up
of my
to 2
feeds.
worms.
That's the worst part about it.
It's
Yum,
not
yum,
your
yum,
features
yum,
and
yum,
traits.
yum.
No,
sure. I don't know.
that's the worst part. Do you remember the glamour thing? Do you get add to anything?
Yes.
Because it's not in any of the fucking feats or traits or anything, and that's
Give
the
me one
worst
sec.
part of glamour.
What's it
Bard.
called? It's called
Glamorous performance or
Glamorous appearance.
College of
Appearance.
Glamour.
just gonna look up College of Glamour 5e and find the page that I used for Yoahim. This is the page I used for
Yo,
Yoahim.
a him?
Mantle of Inspiration, Mantle of Majesty. I think it's part of Mantle of Majesty. Yes.
That's the song.
That's what all of the people dressing Ivy or Aurora.
I'm your monkey.
It's part of Mantle of Inspiration, Mike.
Mantle of Inspiration.
Yes. So you weave a song of Fey magic that imbues your allies with vigor and speed. As a bonus action, you can expend your use of Bardic Inspiration to grant yourself a wondrous appearance. When you do so, choose a number of creatures you can see and you can see within 60 feet of you. Wow, that was bad. Each of them gains 5 temporary hit points. So this is Mantle of
Sure.
Inspiration can be used to increase hit points.
It's a boost.
Yes.
And can I use Bardic Inspiration on myself?
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm gonna do that. Oh, let's fucking go. 6 plus 17. So
23.
23 plus 10.
33.
33. 33 performance. And I want to, it's like the most like raw, just feelings, but not like emo, but like love and passion. And
Keep in mind, if you're trying to influence somebody by singing a song, you can do enthralling performance, which charms them. So if that's what you're trying to
I
do.
don't want to charm her
Okay,
because
cool.
if
Just
you
let me-
charm them, they know that they're being charmed and they can get angry about it, right?
She goes, "You don't want to charm me?"
I mean, but if they're not like opposed to being
I will
charmed,
say it's a charm that like I want to use this in a non-magical sense where like if she gets charmed by it, the magical means fine, but like he's not actively trying to be like I'm trying to deceive you and charm you. Like it's just like if she feels that feeling, she feels that feeling. But 33 performance, and he just lives out like the most like beautiful love song that he could
Love
have.
Story by Taylor Swift.
Maybe just say yes.
That's also got it's just like one of those like
Hey, she really likes Taylor Swift.
it's a Taylor Swift. All of
Which
her
one?
her best love
Which one?
songs.
Pick one.
you.
What's the best love song by Taylor
I
Swift?
just said Love Story.
Love
Invisible
Story.
Story.
Yeah.
Our song.
What's the
That's
best? What's your favorite?
No.
Right now, it's The Alchemy.
All right, so it's
that
like
one.
the Alchemy times
It's that
5.
Taylor's version.
Taylor's version.
Batch's version.
Batch's version.
It's on Tortured Poets, so it's already Taylor's version. Anyway,
Taylor's version's Batch's version.
Yes.
I like it.
about halfway through, they all just kind of like stop and they all like look at you, and then at the end they all like clap for you.
She's like, my clothes are falling off. Why don't you stop?
Charmed her clothes off.
Nice.
She looks at you and she's like, "You must really like her."
Just a bit, I'd say.
Yeah?
Yeah.
You want to check in on her?
If I can.
Okay. She takes you over to like a little seance table. She's actually dead.
Everyone knows you have to do that when you scry. Oh, there's no connection.
No matter how
on the
nice
table,
the person
say
is
like
doing the
this,
scrying. Oh, you want to see on your grandmother? Okay.
Talk to me.
Gotta go to the demon realm for the scry.
So you go to the seance table. There is like a little crystal ball sitting in the center of the table. She says some of the I can't remember what the words
Crystal
are called.
ball, crystal ball.
She
Show
says
me how
some
we
of-
gossip.
Some of the like incantation words for it, and it starts to glow. It glows this very like subtle like teal, and then you're looking into it, and you see Morwen. She has your son. He's bigger than the last time you saw him.
What the fuck?
And he's not like that much bigger,
But he's bigger.
but he's bigger.
have my ears?
Unfortunately.
No,
They're all furry.
no, but he is eating a banana.
With his feet.
He has another banana in his tail.
I would assume if you've got high elf
Say,
genes,
what the fuck are you
I feel
saying?
like high elf ear genes probably like outweigh Hadozi.
Could you
He-
imagine
he
big
has-
monkey ears that are pointy?
I can.
His ears are like if you think of Aerolith's ears where they're like dainty, They're a little more rounded, and they do point. He has your blonde hair.
Oh.
And she is going through what looks like flashcards with them. And on the front, because he's not that old. How old would he be at this point?
100.
Like
2.
Yeah.
21.
She's going through like little flashcards that
Actually,
have
he'd be like 1.
like, or she's like teaching him like baby sign language.
Oh, cool.
So like more.
Oh no, he's deaf!
Oh, the worst thing to happen to a singer's son.
I wanted him to have cute glasses, not hearing aids. Anyway,
He
continue.
absolutely has little
Yes!
round glasses.
All the deaf listeners are really offended.
Yeah.
Hope they didn't hear that.
Oh! Out of here!
Ruthless. Ruthless.
Anyway,
It's been a good series, guys.
He's wearing like noble clothes. He's very put together, very clean. And then you just watch them for a couple minutes. She's teaching him how to communicate before his words come in. And then
Batcher doesn't understand how any of it works, and he's like, "Hi,
he's like trying to talk to them.
Yeah, he's trying to talk to him. It's not working.
Just a grandparent on a
Yeah.
FaceTime.
Yeah.
Hi. Hello.
Can you hear me?
Yeah, the closer the phone
I
is to
think
my
it's
So
face.
sad though.
Looking up at your nose.
I think Bat's trying to talk to his family.
It's worse because her boyfriend comes in.
Oh,
We have an open relationship. Thank you very much.
It's great because her boyfriend comes in.
and her. He said, "I want you and you."
Yeah. We got there.
If it was a boyfriend, that's a little too far. But if she has a fling, that's
Need to
okay.
recover. She.
It's just them. They're just going through at a certain
Chomsky's
point.
there. Oh, hello.
At a certain point, she like picks him up,
How's my boy doing?
takes him down to a dining hall, and it does kind of follow where Scry doesn't follow. This one does. Takes him down, starts feeding. She's just talking to him, trying to like get him to start talking. But after about 10 minutes, the spell it fades out towards the 10-minute mark, and then after it fades, you're just kind of sitting there
Yeah.
across the table. I like his glasses.
I didn't know he'd have glasses. They're really cute.
It's like the baby glasses that like wrap around his head.
But they're like, I imagine them like very like steampunkish, like
Yeah.
very thin. Anyway, like Harry
Like the
Potter
plastic
glasses.
ones.
Yeah.
Yeah. Your kid is blind as a bat.
I don't know whose vision he's got, but they're cute.
Glasses.
Wow. You know, I might be like the stupidest. So hey, real quick.
You don't want to finish that thought before?
No, it has to do with that. I might be the stupidest person in the world. So I was kind of not exactly banished from her land, but her dad's not a huge fan of me. Believe it or not, as you can see, he's noble and I'm me.
Sure.
But I wanted to prove myself. But I also had in my head that since she's a high elf and she'll live thousands of years, and I'm a dozy human, I'm gonna survive a blink, 80 years. You know, nothing in her lifetime.
Sure.
So I had under the assumption that my son would be like an infant for like basically my entire life, because time. And since I couldn't see him, I thought I was going to make a name for myself, and if he couldn't remember me through me, he could remember me through legend or through song. Turns out
really intense.
Turns out he can. Turns out he might grow at a normal rate, and here I am in the Feywild, and I might fucking die here. So, yeah. Glad you like the song.
So what was your question?
I don't know. Can I get out of here? My question initially was just, what did you think of the song?
The song was good.
Thanks.
I think she'll like it.
Well, you need to get ready for dinner.
Yeah, I do need to finish getting ready. But I think she'll like the song.
Thanks. Anyway, I'll see you there, and I'll try not to make too much of a scene, but no promises.
You seem to make scenes, so. And she gets up and she like goes back over to her little pedestal thing to finish getting ready.
She goes back to T-pose.
You know, dress to impress. It's like that. She's getting dressed. She's like, I want to wear this and this.
Yep, and then Patrick's gonna go out into the lobby and roll up one of his cowboy cigarettes, and he's gonna fucking smoke.
Chain smoke.
Mm-hmm.
Right. My shoppers.
Yellow.
Yellow. Oops, all Argos.
Oops, all Argos.
Yellow.
Right.
Yellow.
Ivy just kind of goes, so, where are we going?
I don't know. That's why I'm
Where's the
asking
bank?
for help.
Where's the bank?
Yes.
I've never been in a bank before.
You've never been to the bank here?
I've never been in a bank.
Oh. Well,
How do you pay for things?
I just have money.
I never went to a bank
do you keep it?
either.
Generational wealth.
Don't worry
baby.
about it.
Just imagining her with a mattress just stacked.
It's okay. It'll be our first time together.
You've never
You've
been to the
never
bank
been
either?
to a bank either?
No. I was either at the monastery or I went home for the holidays and the balls.
I mean, I know I've never been to a bank. I'm poor. I don't have money, so
Wow, it'll be our first time together.
let's go.
Maybe we should ask someone where the bank is.
We got the directions on the way up, remember?
Yes.
Yeah. Yes.
I know, it feels like a lifetime ago. All right,
It was.
come on. Let's go
Argos
this way.
remembers the directions.
Yes, of course.
The girls don't.
Ivy's like, I didn't get directions, so.
Neither did I.
Hello? How are you? We are here for money.
Open.
It's a little halfling, and they
this
go,
the bank?
a lot of people are here for money.
We're in the right place. My friend here, maybe you should do the talking.
I am looking for a deposit that was wired here from the House of Hawthorne.
What's your name?
My name is Erlis Sanchia of the House of Hawthorne, protector of the sacred mountains.
I just wanted to hear you say it.
Did you like my little inhale of breath?
You have to get a full chest of air to. The halfling hops off their chair. They're below counter level. The counters are tall up in here. Walks around. You hear like a key slide into a keyhole. Turn. The lock clicks. Door creaks open. They're gone for a little bit. Well, you hear the door creak close. They're gone for a little bit. Comes back with a big sack of coins and he just plops it down.
How much money did you ask for?
I think 2,000 gold. I thought that would cover the griffin.
Yes.
Is this... How much is this?
That's what was sent. I didn't count it.
You don't count?
I mean, I
Would
do
you,
count, but
would you be able to do a quick accounting? Is this perhaps the safest way to travel with the gold? Is there maybe smaller or larger denominations? Like platinum pieces or anything like that?
he takes it, starts counting one by one.
I don't mean to put you out. I'm sorry. It's just, it's a very large bag.
He sighs really loud and looks at the clock.
He goes,
We close in 20 minutes.
They close. I didn't go to lunch today.
So they count it. A couple others come over. They like climb on top of the counter, and they just start counting. Eventually, you get 200 platinum pieces in a smaller bag.
well, we don't want them all in platinum. Maybe it'd be good to have some. No,
And right after they translate.
I'm just kidding.
They say, no, you can leave. We're denying you service.
Oh no, my first bank and I've already been thrown out. Destined not to be. I'm destined to be poor.
Well, I think this is enough to go shopping.
of course. You didn't you say that you wanted to use that money to get Ducky, right?
No.
No?
No.
Oh. Okay.
Totally did.
I have a friend in need.
Oh. Me?
For shopping, for you.
Thank you. Okay. This is why I asked both of you, because I don't know how, I don't know where to go for a good suit and stuff.
Have you been shopping here before, Ivy?
Of course.
The bank, no. Shopping, yes.
Who goes to the bank?
Well,
Just put it on my charge card.
They don't have clothes there.
tap to pay, obviously. Well, this is going to be a very nice dinner, and Argos has a very lovely lady to impress.
You've met Calliope before, have you?
Yes, I've met Calliope.
She's
Are you
very
into
lovely.
Calliope?
Well, I mean,
Yeah.
I have a special relationship, so maybe, hopefully, some.
Everybody's having the.
And maybe this dinner is when they look at each other and realize
It's been right in front of them the whole
it's been
time.
right in front of them the whole time.
Well,
And then they kiss.
that would be nice. I mean,
We have to get you looking dressed to the nines.
that's why I asked both of you, because you're good at these. Okay.
Ivy takes you to a very upscale, like boutique. What are you looking for?
I'm looking for a nice suit, something that would look good. But Argos doesn't know. That's why I asked two lovely ladies to help. I trust both of
What
you.
do you want your outfit to look like, Matt?
I want it to look like a nice suit.
Nice suit.
Something for a nice regal dinner. Something, I would say something appropriate to the dress that I commissioned.
Okay.
But most of the time, I'm just I'm like, this looks nice, but I also have no
Airless
sense of.
Looking
Fashion,
through
so-
the racks.
Okay,
We're like, just sit there.
Ooh.
I'm
Sit-
good at that. Yes,
Sit there.
yes.
Do you think gold?
I was thinking maybe blue, maybe gold. Blue because rain.
While they're going through and looking, I go and I touch a fabric. It's not even cotton.
Right. Yeah.
I didn't know they had clothes that weren't cotton.
It's silk.
Okay.
I do wonder where they get their silk here.
There's different places where they get them. I've heard that Drider silk is very, very soft.
Mm-hmm. My father got my mother a silk cloak made of dryad silk.
Ooh. And they just continue. Every couple minutes, I don't know if Airless does this, but Ivy comes over and she's like kind of measuring, but also like color checking.
Yeah.
She does like a color match for your skin.
What color are Argos eyes?
Argos has almost like a deep blue hazel, so like it goes from that like almost dark, like deep ocean kind of blue, and then goes kind of like white on the edges a little bit.
I definitely agree with Ivy. Looking at the suits, looking at like the blue shades, there's a suit that's almost so dark that it's black, but it's a rich blue.
I think while they're going through all of these things, I go and I find it's not a cravat, because a cravat is a type of tie, but it's a pompadour kind of thing. I don't know what the actual name of it. You can wear them in Red Dead Redemption too. Those little.
Little necktie?
I'll get it together.
I know, right?
Yeah, and it's a beautiful type of tie. It's very poofy. It's very fabric. It's very
Is it a mascot?
kind of. I'll look it up.
He's Fred from Scooby Doo.
All right, gang, let's split up. But I think on it, I find just a nice silver like silver pendant, like a that is embedded in like a pin with a like I don't want to say a sapphire, but some like dark blue like earthstone kind of thing. It just kind of catches the. I like these. I've seen fancy people wear stuff like these in their jackets and shirts and suits.
Ivy
and
snatches
stuff.
it, and she's like walking around.
You
to
do
find a suit
have
with
an
it.
eye for fashion. Yeah, finding a suit to pair it with.
Yeah.
I'll take the napkin.
You're so
After-
funny, Argos.
After a while, probably a good hour and a half, maybe, of like measuring, making sure they have the right size, all the
Asking
things.
like the tailor, like, oh,
professionals.
can we we gotta take this in a little bit.
Probably about an hour to an hour and a half after you walk into this little boutique, you get rung up in that dark blue suit that you were mentioning.
Mm-hmm.
It has like a light gray shirt underneath. Yeah.
I'll put it in the Discord, something like that.
Oh,
But
yeah.
no chain and no big flower, just like a nice simple regal, kind of like 8-sided shield kind of pin.
Little pin. I like it.
Cool. The person behind the counter rings you up.
Ooh, Argos, how do you feel like a little cloak moment? Like over the shoulders?
Do ladies like that? Do you think a lot of people like that?
It'll make you look very
It
regal.
looks very regal and chivalrous.
I want to roll insight or history. I'm not sure what would be more appropriate. But I'm trying to think of like what she would like. Because like Argos personally doesn't really care.
Yeah. And Airless's experience is like, what do men at court wear? I.e. fancy ass parties.
I think I go. I don't know. I got a 7.
Well, that way if it rains too, he can lay it down so she doesn't have to step in the puddles.
Or wrap it around her shoulders.
When
I
she
like
gets cold.
Get
that. I like
closer.
that. Yes. Yes. It's all good.
You get him a matching cloak. He looks very regal. Very nice.
Very demure.
Very demure. You go up to the cashier who rings you in. It's an Eladrin woman. She's got like a icy blue hair. She's got like icicles hanging.
One thing that I'll retcon while they're like picking out the clothes, I think I would have just made small talk with her
Yeah.
just to be friendly
Yeah.
because that's how Argus is.
Yeah. And she'd probably make a comment like, so you have an archfey dressing you.
Big date tonight.
Must be. At the end, she totals you up. It's about 400 gold pieces.
I look at you. That is so much. If you're willing to part with it, I'd be very appreciative. I will pay you back double, whatever you like.
No, that's okay. I take out platinum.
40 platinum.
I start
the
with
floor.
1.
Okay. She's just kind of like sitting there expectantly.
Thank you so much.
I'm gonna lean in and whisper. 39 more.
I give her 39 more.
While she's
Thank you so
while
much.
while she's counting it, I just make eye contact with her. Go.
I give her 1 more as a tip.
No.
She pushes it back to you.
No? Okay.
I will. Thank you very much. You've been too kind. A gracious host.
Good luck on your date. And kind of bows to Ivy and goes back to cleaning up. Because you noticed when Ivy decided no, she was just throwing it.
She was like,
She's used to the
I
dinosaurs
was
being
just
behind
saying-
her to catch everything.
Don't worry, a dinosaur will pick it up.
Yeah.
they're not here, Ivy.
She was just like, yeah, James will get it.
Do you think my hair is good? Do you think I need to? My hair's not good. We came off of the airship, did not do anything, so.
I would also think that, like, we had you try on quite a few, like, undershirts and just, like, ripped them off if they weren't working. Do you have styling gel?
Yeah, back at the Capitol building.
Okay. No, but yes.
Okay.
Come with us.
Okay.
Argos is having his princess moment.
Argos is having his princess moment. About the time that you guys roll in, Batch, you've been sitting. You smoked your cigarette. Do you chain smoke?
No, I think you just go outside. And is there like a little balcony area? Or,
Yeah, of course.
He'd just be standing, looking off into whatever he's looking at, whether that be like the inner city or woods or whatever. And
Yeah,
he's
you're
just
looking
like-
off into the city. You do see, because Ivy kind of gives off like a glow.
Yeah.
You see Ivy, Airless, and Argos coming back. You see they have huge bags.
I think I'm carrying the bags. Like,
Ivy picked up a couple dresses for herself.
oh, okay.
I'm sure Airless might have picked up a dress.
Am I like a couple stories up?
Yeah.
Okay, I jump off and die. I'm just kidding. Yeah, I don't even think I really acknowledge you guys. I'm just kind of looking off into just my own little world.
Yeah. Okay. They lead you in. They fix up your hair. Ivy excuses herself to go get ready.
Of course. If you don't mind, we could finish my hair first, and then I'll get Calliope, and I'll meet you all there.
Yeah, I still have to get dressed, so. Styling gel.
Yes, Ivy would have.
I just go like this.
In a comb, and we just kind of like, how long is Argos' hair?
He's got a little longer hair than mine. You know, it's a fairly like trim cut, but I would say it's more akin to his length, but goes into like that full beard and or Colonel Mustard.
I
Mutton
feel
chop.
like we would take some styling gel and kind of like smooth things down and give it some volume.
Yeah, coifer up the hair.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Little fluff up.
Looks real nice.
I go, how do I look?
You look so
Not
good.
a 29
Very handsome.
asshole.
Not a 29.
Calliope will not be able to resist herself.
I'm not a 29. No. It was all for nothing.
What does that mean, Argos?
I don't know. Matt said it to me, and it deeply
Don't
hurt.
listen to him.
Oh. He's so
Chomsky, you're
cool with his
walking in on
cigarettes.
His cigarette.
Chomsky's got like a scroll in his hand, and he opens the door and he goes, "Hello, Batch," and he's got his suit on, but he's completely been absorbed into his work. So
Yeah.
like where it should be white in the middle, it's like he got like a little binge to it. You can tell that like he burnt one of the sleeves, and he was really into his work.
So you come outside to me? Because I'm on the balcony.
He's on the balcony.
I open the door, I go, "Batch," and I look around. Good to see you guys. Oh,
Do we see him walking in?
He's still outside.
No, but I'm saying
Right.
when we were walking in, did we see where Batch is? No,
is he in here?
I haven't seen him.
No. Okay. It's almost dinner time.
Yeah.
We should,
I'm gonna go get Calliope. I'll meet you all at the restaurant.
Okay, sounds good. You look good. Do you want to smell good?
Do I not?
What do you want to? Well, better. I've got magical means.
Sure.
What do you want to smell like?
I would like to smell like a sea breeze, like a fresh sea breeze.
Dead fish.
Weird, but okay.
It's how our home is. We live next to the coast and the ocean.
Okay, for sure. And he makes you smell like salt and lime because he has never smelled a sea breeze before. No.
I go. Nope. Try again.
He makes a sea breeze happen.
Yeah.
I have magical means.
Just take a saltwater glass and just smash it on you. Perfect.
Perfect. There you go.
You're just damp.
It is
Take
the
a seagull and just rub it on your face.
It is the precise amount of sea breeze.
Anyway, go get Calliope.
Yippee!
Should be fine.
A Murphle leap.
Haha.
Yeah, should be fine.
You open the door and you just see Argos just skipping.
I'm so pretty.
I have to finish getting ready.
Oh yeah. It's almost time. But we can be late. That's fine. And he just stands there and like looks back and forth and is like,
And you're waiting for okay.
I think in this instance, Chomsky's head is like, it's almost time. It's in an hour. And Airless is like, it's in an hour.
Yeah. Running on girl time. Like, it's in an hour. We're, I think, eating here.
I guess I'm gonna go find Batch while you're getting ready.
Okay. Or, yes, you should go get Batch.
And then he goes,
We
did
have
you
an
hear
hour.
any of that?
Like I said, I think Batch is just like having his anime moment where like the breeze is like going through his hair.
So you just hear that? I'm gonna go find Batch, and he walks out.
The
Well,
wind
I'm on
is
the-
just blowing. 29.
I'm on the balcony, so I don't know. You might be able to see me.
Oh. Well, let's just do a perception check. How about that?
That'd be really funny.
It
If
was
you,
on that one.
not hiding.
18. So
Yeah, you see me.
I'm gonna go find Batch. He turns. He goes, "Oh, Batch! Oh!" And he like scuttles over to you.
You didn't see him at first because like the doors are kind of closed, but with the light hitting in at the right angle, you can see through. And
Chomsky's taking a weird stance.
Yeah.
And he's got a scroll in one hand. He's got the other hand here, and he's just like bouncing up and down. And he goes, "Batch, Batch, 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 Batch."
You hear in the breeze like some anime ending song, and Batch just goes. No, I'm just kidding. What's up, man?
It's not done. It might not be done. I don't know. Check this out. And he unscrolls it, and it's just like the blueprints that if you want to do an intelligence check to understand it, you can. But it's way, way elaborate. And it's like written, like there's like notes scribbled in a language you're unsure of,
Yeah,
if
just
it's
like-
a language at all. And it's got like a really cool, like a blueprint of a really cool design, and he just starts explaining everything about it, and it just goes way over your head. But you can tell he's super stoked.
That's awesome. Like I can at least see the drawing. Like I don't know what the fuck any of the
yeah.
other stuff means. I'm like, that's fucking cool.
Yes, Ember helped a little bit.
I bet they helped a little.
Yeah, well, provided me with all of the tools and some of the advice.
But you had the skill
Overall, it was a flash.
of genius.
Yes, you were on the same page as me.
Uh-huh. You could say it's part of my bardic inspiration.
Interesting. You look quite nice tonight.
Thank you. You do too.
Shit.
You got a little gunk. That's fine.
Yeah.
Here.
I've got magical beans, and he prestidigitates it.
I got schleem everywhere.
There you go. Looking great.
Nice.
It's impressive that the suit fits over your armor. Because your armor is quite big.
Check this out. And he does this, and the Batwings still deploy because he's got slots cut in it. Just in case.
I don't have that. I'm actually
He's gonna fly away
restricted in
from
this.
a date.
Well,
it's gonna get
you
awkward. and
change
just-
that.
It's okay.
Then he like takes out like a little tape
No, no,
measure
no,
and-
no, no, no. It's okay.
Cool.
It's okay.
Alright.
Worst case, I just take the shirt off. It's fine.
Do you think,
Huh.
random question,
Uh-huh.
do you think that Aurora thinks I'm beautiful?
I'd say so, yeah.
Wow, you didn't even think about it. That's all I've been thinking about this whole night.
Yeah. No, I think she thinks you're quite neat. And
I would love to build a big helmet and stick it on that head of hers.
just cover it up. Just cover up.
No,
No?
armor accentuates what we've got inside and protects the things that we love.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. You just gotta cover them up.
Only I think I'd have a hard time building such a big chest plate. And he like looks off to wherever the end
Fashion to a daydream. Wow,
To the
Chomsky.
anime ending.
Wow, Chomsky, that's the biggest helmet I've ever seen.
This is the biggest
well,
breastplate
you know.
I've ever made.
You know, I'll be honest with you. And he takes out a special notebook. He's like, I have drafted it a few times, but I haven't dared attempt yet.
Can I see?
No, not yet. I have some revising to do in that notebook.
Okay.
Anyway,
Opens up and just says boobs.
How to
Just over and over
calculate
and over
boobs.
No, I heart boobies.
do you think she would be offended if I asked to take your measurements? For a whole set of armor, not just for the breastplate.
Otherwise, one need thorough investigation.
Genuinely, Batch, you seem to be good with words.
Yeah, no, I think she'd be chill with it.
Really?
Probably, yeah.
Okay. I will ask her if she's interested in armor, and then we'll go from there.
Yeah.
I've never asked a woman if she's wants out my armor before. It'll be a first for me. But it means a lot. I wouldn't choose that for anybody, especially not Phil.
Damn. You know what? I like your style, man. Just fucking shoot for the stars.
Yeah. Or for the Auroras.
For the Auroras, yeah. shoot for the Auroras, and
Yeah, well, it was.
I don't think you can miss.
No,
She'll wear your armor any day.
it would be so hard to miss. Anyway, we should get going. It's nearly time.
It's not.
Chom-
Still 40 minutes
Chomsky, it's
out.
literally been 30 seconds.
Chomsky, you want to just hang out for a second?
And do what? I don't want a cigarette.
No, I'm not smoking.
You
another
smell
one.
like cigarettes. That's why I said that.
Yeah, I know. I'm sorry. Do you want to just?
You reek.
You stink.
But it's just tobacco.
Wait,
There's no chemicals
wait,
in
wait.
this. This
This is
is.
American Spirits sponsored.
I got
message.
Newports.
29.
You smell like
that
cigarettes,
smell?
but in like in a hot way.
Yeah, it's just like the
29.
raw tobacco cowboy is what I
He's
smell
kind of
like.
dangerous.
And like the leather jacket. green
Is it
hair
me
type
or
guy.
is Batch a Marlboro cowboy?
More one's
No,
like, I can
it's-
fix him.
It's like the cigarettes he's smoking are like the Tom and Jerry where Tom's a cowboy and he flicks it up in the air and he
Yeah.
goes like, and then it says like send nudes, you know?
Yeah.
That's him.
I don't think they say that, but
Did not say
Not
that.
Tom and Jerry.
Probably.
Who would he send it to?
How you?
That other cat.
There's no
The
way to
lady
send
in white.
Jerry.
the white cat.
The mouse?
Cross species
Yeah.
love.
The one that he tries to eat?
Yeah. He's trying to eat him.
Okay.
Anyway.
I never
just,
thought of it that way.
real talk, they would
Polluting your
actually just
childhood.
draw their own body and then send it out.
Yeah.
That would happen occasionally.
This is me.
Anyway, so no, I just want to. I mean, we got some time. I know that you don't think that we have time, but we have some time. It's only going to take us 5 minutes to get down there. You all ready? I'm
So many
ready.
things could happen between then. I mean, how many times have we been randomly attacked? What if the debtor shows up? I still don't have enough money to pay off the debtor.
You know what? I think let's just take some time to know.
So much goes on in this brain of mine. Sometimes I can't handle it.
Chomsky,
Maybe we can sit and talk about it for a moment.
let's just
And then they have a little therapy
yeah.
session.
How about you just talk to me, and I'll just let Chomsky say whatever he wants to say.
It's just fucking random garbage.
He's just like.
Things that nobody would ever worry about, but Chomsky does. About like different like hinges of his armor.
Also,
and-
Phil Russ. Fuck that. He just keeps going back to Phil Russ. Phil Russ.
Phil- My arch nemesis for no reason.
Well, I think back and I go, yeah, Phil Russ.
She was totally into you.
But
would've
she
never
didn't.
worked.
She didn't have the cups for him.
Oh my god.
I like Batch is like going back and going like, why doesn't he like her? She was interested in all of her stuff.
She was smart. He's a boob guy.
That's exactly it. You dog, you.
She had an ass but no tits.
Yeah.
She was missing a set.
Of
And just not Chomsky's thing. I don't know.
Yeah, he's just gonna let Chomsky talk for as long as he needs to talk. I won't even say a word. He might just hit you with a, man, that's crazy, or yeah,
That's what
man.
I'm saying.
Or
Yeah,
repeat
man.
like the last word you said.
Yeah, man.
Oh,
Philra?
There's a
Yeah.
couple wow mans as well.
Crazy.
Wow, man. That's crazy.
Anyway,
Yeah, that's crazy.
Okay. This is about to take a break, so I can use the restroom,
buddy.
and then we can go to dinner.
Okay.
Din din.
Take some
We'll
break,
be right
eat some
back.
cake,
Woo!
Stretch.
Cake break.
stretch, and hydrate, or else.
Stretch and
you'll-
hydrate.
Hydrate.
Hydrate before you die.
Are we still live?
Sure.
And we're back.
Hey, hello.
Hey, what's up, party people?
What'd you get?
Natural 20.
Hell yeah, dog.
There's a
15.
six.
Natural 15.
That's pretty good.
Right.
Is it time for dinner?
It is.
Can I be the server?
I don't even
You're
want
Chomsky.
to eat, man.
Welcome to the galactic.
It's called Legendaire.
The legend there?
Legendaire.
Legendary.
Legendaire. Welcome to the Legendaire. Would you like to try one of our house wines or any of our starters? See, that was my tech. It was pretty good.
That's exactly what you
Okay,
If you
had in mind.
talked into the mic.
If I had
probably just, like,
unmuted you.
whispering.
wait. As ASMR later today, I'm gonna.
I'll just play Chomsky.
Okay.
Yeah, she gets all the other roles. That's
Yeah.
how this
I'm
works.
God.
That's why she's the DA.
She's everybody.
Wait.
No.
What does your dress look like?
Thank you for asking.
Oh my god, thank you for asking.
Oh my god, thank you so much. I love this question.
I love this question.
So,
Tonight I'll be wearing.
I have an inspo pick.
Who are you wearing?
Giavacci. It is a dark, rich green emerald, and it has little, like, layers, almost like petals, like cascading, with gold detail, kind of like a corset top, and then think like billowing sleeves.
Nice.
She is rocking like half up, half down hairstyle with the top portion like kind of braided into a crown.
Beautiful.
Nice.
I'm looking for good music for this.
It complements her emerald green eyes.
Your eyes are blue, though.
Not airless.
But,
Airless's eyes are
but you're careless.
careless.
You're careless.
I'm Michael. Batch.
A match.
I'm Match.
Batch is a part of
And
it.
you're Eomsky.
Argat.
Argat.
Brrrah.
Argat with
fine.
I'm
Keep
shot
that
and
thing
killed.
on.
I've been shot and killed.
Okay. So you guys go down to the restaurant, the Legendaire. You meet with Calliope first. Are you three waiting for the Archfey to show up, or?
I don't give a fuck. No, I walk in.
Wait. We're like outside the door? Like in the lobby?
Where are you guys? Are you guys waiting upstairs for like Ivy to be ready? Are you just walking down? What are you guys up to?
Presumably we would meet there. Because, I mean, the invitation said meet here at this time.
Yeah.
So we would just kind of like meet in the lobby, kind of like wait.
I would have thought since I still had to like get ready that I was in Ivy's suite, so it would have just made sense for me to go walk with her.
At a certain point, Rosemary shows up and she's like also getting dressed.
I ask if she wants help with her hair.
She, of course, and you help. You guys kind of do like a similar hairstyle.
You know, at the monastery, I was the braider.
I thought that you guys kind of like sat in circles and braided, or was that just
Yeah, but I was the best
Yeah,
at
but
it.
like, yeah, I was really good at it.
you were
so-
like you're like the leader?
yes,
You taught everybody else how to
I
braid.
did.
One could say she was on fire.
She wasn't. But
Something was.
you guys get ready.
They just have a cute girl moment. Just a
Yeah.
girl and her goddess.
Just girls being girls.
We're just girls.
Just girls.
Just girls.
Just girls. You go over to the room where you had met Calliope that one night. She opens the door and she looks stressed. You can tell that like she's like putting like her hair in place, and she's like, "Oh, you're a little earlier than I thought you'd be," and she finishes pinning it.
I think she opens the door and I can see that she's stressed. Regardless of that, I just go, wow.
So she's got an updo
What's up, dude?
Damn it, I was gonna say.
Not much, girl. Not much, girl.
It's like a low bun, and the tops of her hair has a bunch of different braids that feed into the bun.
Have you described what she looks like to them?
I don't think so. I think you might have, but if you want to describe her.
She kind of looks like a calliope.
A calliope.
Put her the photo up there. You want me to resend it?
Which dinosaur
Yeah, I
is she,
Discord.
or is she the tree on the right or the left?
No.
She's the
pterodactyl.
20. She's the 20. She's the pterodactyl. And she's so
I'm
stressed. she's getting out of
29.
it. Squeeb.
Oh, stop with
No.
your 29. Your 29 wears off. Roll again.
Okay.
Calliope.
Calliope.
I'm 50.
There's my girl.
Oh, she hoofing.
I'm like making
She's
sure,
gorgeous.
like, what is behind?
So, like, tan skin, especially, like, being out in the sun.
Oh, this one's mine. It's got all my secrets. No.
No worries at all. I've been trying to.
Ah.
I think that was just notes about Argos. So,
Argos.
Tell me a secret.
Arsehole.
so she's got her brown hair just kind of like coiled back into like braids. She's got a low bun. The dress that Rose made for her is it's like a royal blue with like it's got long gray sleeves, kind of ruffly on the on the it's like short sleeves, ruffly, and then the underneath it's like it goes down to her wrists. There's like a cutout on the side, and that has like a gray matching, and then it's got like an over. I don't know how to describe dresses. It's
It's got an over part.
Yeah.
So it covers her boobs.
It's got like an over part, and it's that
Yeah.
that
Like
Nate
a high
that
collar, like mesh.
kind of. I'll send the picture to
Yeah.
the Discord.
Ow.
Let's see. Gotta find it. Sorry, pals.
You look amazing, Calliope.
Thank you. Rose dropped this off. And she said that she had it made for me.
Do you like it?
Yeah, I think it fits nice.
Good.
I don't know where I'll ever wear it again, but
Whatever you would like. It's for you.
it's very
That is
impractical.
Very cool. It's like it's not quite a corset top, but it adds it's
Structure.
laced in the back. Yeah, it adds structure with like a design going down.
And we match.
Yeah.
Oh my glob. You guys didn't even mean to do that. It was meant to be.
Unless the DM did it.
I love love.
She just kind of like sticks her arm out like expectantly.
Yeah,
and
she was getting her hair ready. As soon as she's ready, I am very gentlemanly and let us go.
He goes for the lady.
you guide her down. Not on time, a couple minutes late. You roll in with Ivy and Rosemary. They took a little bit longer to get ready just because they were very finicky with their dresses. They're like, oh, this has a stain. I can't wear this. Or there's a snag here, and if I cut it, there's going to be a hole, and I can't. They were just very...
And neither of them know prestidigitation or mending, so it's just
So throw the whole thing away.
throw it away.
Who needs to fix it when you have money?
Dinosaurs, yeah.
So, Ivy's dress, and for these images that I'm sending, it's just the dress. It's not how the models look.
Say yes to the dress.
Ivy's dress is very pink,
Ooh, I love
floral. It's a halter, but there's an it's like a halter, but there's like off the shoulder sleeves that kind of come up and connect at her collarbone, and it's got kind of like billowing sleeves, and then she's got these like not functional sandals on, and then the one on the right of this image is what Rosemary is wearing. It's less of a dress and more of like a bodysuit. It's got cutouts on her legs, so she's showing some skin.
I didn't know
This is-
Rosemary was hot like
This
that.
is Rosemary?
Yes, rosemary. It's spaghetti strapped. It's kind of low cut. She's
feeling herself.
That
she's looking
healing
good.
magic.
It's a lot easier to heal your heart if it's already melted.
She's got a sash wrapped around her waist. She's also wearing non-functional sandals. It's like a staple of going out. Your shoes cannot be functional.
If you're an archfey, you just kind of hover anyway.
True. Cue memories of Yaz taking her shoes off while we were downtown. And walking around downtown without her shoes on because they're not
Or
functional.
me breaking my ankle.
Or you breaking your ankle a few weeks ago, yeah.
Just a girl. With non-functional shoes.
And then you had also invited Aurora and Rain to come as well.
Of course.
Even 30 seconds after Airless, Rosemary, Ivy arrive, Rain shows up. He's wearing like a teal jacket with golden filigree, black pants. He's wearing very tasteful little boots with like the gold
Ooh.
accent.
Jacket.
Jacket.
Yeah.
Thank you.
I like it. Gotcha, man.
He's the one on the right where he's not wearing a mask. Because this isn't a masquerade, it's just a dinner.
To the right.
Actually, we changed the event. Ooh, sexy man.
Yeah, he's got like the very like low cut V for his shirt. The Archfey, they just have to show skin when they go out.
Of course.
They show up. Show up and
15
show
minutes after the party that she planned, she shows up. Aurora shows up. She planned this party. She set the time. She shows up 15 minutes late.
Fashionable.
Sounds
Nice.
about right.
She
I did serenade
wanted
her
to
for-
make an entrance.
little
What
bit.
she
It was
wearing?
a ballad, so it was probably like 8 minutes long.
Nothing.
Nothing.
You notice
is she wearing?
She's still being dressed, actually.
you notice that the dress that she's wearing right now is not the dress that she was putting on when you were in there.
That makes sense.
It is a
Women.
Women, am I right?
it's a orange to white
gorgeous.
ombre like creamsicle dress. A very low cut sweetheart neckline, and it's got long sheer
Jacket.
sleeves that kind of connect around her neck, and then they connect to the dress as well. Cutouts for her legs when she walks, her legs kind of kick through, and she's wearing very high heels, strappy high heels. Boobs out.
Of course.
I'm standing next to Chomsky and I just hear,
Ding!
your armor reverberates pretty good, buddy.
I just have a loose.
Screw,
No.
bolt,
No.
nut.
Yes.
Nice.
Jacket.
You guys are all sat. The restaurant has multiple like crystal chandeliers.
Fancy.
It's not a super big restaurant, but it is busy. It's one of those places where you need a reservation. Sitting outside, there's a group of 9 or 10 that look disgruntled. They're just kind of like, and then you guys walk in and you're immediately greeted and sat, and you see that kind of ruffles their feathers a little bit. You all get the impression that they had a reservation before you did, but because of who you're traveling with,
Oh, Aurora bumped there.
they got bumped.
Aurora Bumpy Alice.
Aurora Bumpy Alice. I mean, get better.
There's no better people.
Yeah.
You guys are sat. You, the sommeliers come around with wine samples for those who choose to partake.
Does Aurora choose to partake?
Yoink.
Aurora absolutely does.
Chomsky would see that and also partake.
Does
Ooh.
Rosemary?
She gets a little bit.
Enough to like fill a communion cup.
She gets a little
Takes a
silly.
wafer.
Yeah.
Yeah, she gets a glass. You see Ivy, she like holds them and she like sniffs it. She does like she aerates it a little bit.
Oh, yeah.
She's like tasting for notes and she's like, "Can you bring me something else?" Like she's very very into this
She's
wine
like,
tasting.
When was this bottled?
Where was it bottled? What air was used? Like she's into this.
What air was used?
The fucking regular air, idiot.
I don't like regular air. I like high mountain air. Gotta be up in the mountains, make the wine.
What mint is
It's
this?
such a fake question, so it works.
Was
A
this
century
bottled-
old?
was
This isn't
bottled under
vintage.
high
This
density
is-
altitude because it just I don't know.
This
something
tastes
about
like
salt.
below sea level air. Am
This
I?
wine
Hold on.
was made.
Was this bottled by the poor?
Yeah, this wine was made in a town 473 miles away from a factory. I can smell the
We use
fall.
kilometers here.
Chomsky would notice that Ivy's being so particular and insert a conversation. He'd probably be like, "Ivy, you know a lot about the fermentation process of the grape."
Shut the fuck up.
Well, I sure hope I do.
Batch says that.
That's kind of my thing.
Do you bottle your own wine?
I don't, but I am the archfey of wine, music, and parties, so I should know a lot about wine.
I think you should
And food is
try your own. I think it would be you have a good taste for it. So
Do you think I should have enlist the dinosaurs to help?
I mean, no better way to squish grapes than dinosaur feet.
Tiny dinosaur feet.
Oh, ow, ow, ow.
I know exactly what I'm going to be working on when we get back.
Imagine how well this would sell in all of the stores. Ivy's
Feet.
Ivy,
Wine.
wine.
Ivy's
I don't know.
dino feet. Barefoot.
Dinofoot.
Dynamite.
Now I'm just imagining Jonathan, but being the grape stomp lady. Have you seen that video? That's for later.
Okay.
Winosaur or something.
Winosaur.
I don't know. And since it's my idea, you know,
Cut me in on the profits.
60%.
Or Caraphosaurus.
Ooh.
I think we can talk about this later.
Well, this is a wonderful. dinner
She's making
conversation.
notes.
Ooh.
She's noting it down so she can steal it later.
He's like, no, I'm gonna be a business
Take a
partner."
royalty deal. It's much better.
I am taking a deal with royalty.
Oh,
Ooh.
see what you did there.
I know.
Do you wink at
I'm feeling
Aurora?
quite good to now. This
Wait, you can't
This
wink.
fermentation is
You're a
making my
helmet.
brain feel weird. Do you guys
Chomsky
have
has
brain
never
feel
had a
weird?
drink before in
Yeah,
his
Chomsky
life.
looks around. Do you guys have brain feel weird?
Didn't he drink whiskey?
I think it's just
that one
good
time?
wine.
Maybe.
He died.
got
he
really drunk.
drank like one thing and just that was all he did.
Powered off.
Yeah.
He doesn't know
Yeah.
that you're supposed to like
He
eat
also
with it or drink
completely
water.
forgot that
Yeah, that's
he did
true.
that because he just
Died.
He died. Yeah. The wine's great.
I think Airless is like, she's tasting her wine, she's making small talk, but she's invested in Argos and Calliope and like scrutinizing their interactions.
Batch is having a non-verbal drinking contest with both Ivy and Aurora.
he looks at him and he goes, "Oh."
Every time they finish a glass, you finish your glass.
Aurora is.
Better than that.
She's taking
Scratching
her
the
time.
floor.
You're scratching the floor. I was like, this is how you stop on the grapes.
She is taking her time with hers. Ivy is very much like something's not right with this one. She's very much like open a new bottle. Something's not
Anytime
right.
she says something's not right with that, Batch goes, "I'll take it."
Give me a trolley. Yeah, it's
And I'll just
fucking
finish
awful.
It's piss. Get another.
I'm sure it's not that bad.
It was so bad I didn't want it sitting in front of me, so I had to finish it. Can I get another? Please and thank you.
So Chomsky
okay?
will. He's feeling bold. He's feeling brazen
Feeling
because
great.
of his liquid courage.
Yeah.
He will observe Argos and Calliope. What's their interaction looking like? Are they just kind of like awkward?
Well, I think right now.
What are you doing?
I think right now that we're like 5 minutes into sitting down in the dinner.
Yeah.
I think
Calliope's digging.
Calliope's digging.
Digging.
Oh, digging. No, I think, like normal party guests, you're looking at the table, you're addressing everybody and stuff, but I think Argos just was like starstruck by her for a minute. He's just like, he's like a teenager at prom who's just like really into his date and is just like,
Yeah.
you're pretty.
Chomsky.
She's here with me.
She's with me. That doesn't make sense.
Chomsky will notice that after his first few drinks, and he'll look over to Argos and be like, Argos, I make armor, and I just happen to notice how large your plate is.
I don't wear plate armor. This is half plate. It's actually a funny story. Calliope knows. We have a friend, Ajax. He's a blacksmith. He crafted this armor.
Oh, yeah. It is extravagant, of course you're not wearing. Are you wearing that?
No.
No. Well, yeah. No, it's really just large. Like, you've got a large, good frame on you. Could give a bear a run for its money.
I don't think I would want to, but yes. I
Just
thank you.
talking about how large and masculine you are. Right, Calliope?
He's huge.
You're quite the catch, Argos.
Chomsky. Oh no, the whole party's fucking it up. No.
I just look at her and I go, they don't know how to act around people, I guess. I don't know.
They are extremely awkward.
Where's
aren't they?
Rose? Is that her name? The god of love.
She ain't here. She didn't get invited.
She didn't get an
She
invite.
didn't get an invite.
She didn't?
No.
No.
That's fucked up.
We didn't invite her.
We didn't.
You didn't invite her.
It's not a
I thought
council.
it-
This is a dinner.
Well,
It's exclusive.
We-
goddesses were
So
doing.
we
No, we
so
just
the
invited
dinner
Aurora and Ivy.
the dinner was supposed to be like, let's enjoy a nice meal together, but also like talk about
Business.
stuff. Yeah, like also
Oh, gotcha.
have things.
Oh, Chomsky just wanted to invite
So we
Aurora on
wanted
a
people
date.
in the know. Oh, no. Chomsky just wanted to go on a date.
I think Calliope's like, they really don't know how to talk to people.
What are you talking about?
I don't know if it's just city people in general or what. But
Can my friends that are drinking or
I fail.
Chomsky, you fail on
fail.
purpose?
He has bodied like 5 cups of wine, and it's been like
It's
7
piss.
minutes.
What are we rolling? Bountiful DM?
Constitution to see how intoxicated you are.
Con, stinky, con.
He will go find the goddess of
Saving
love.
throw?
Yeah.
I have a new mission.
Saving throw is plus an extra 3, 12.
Not bad.
Hey, you're not too bad.
Hold.
Do we get a bonus being by you? Is that a thing?
If you want to use it on a saving. Wait, if I want to use it as a
We're in
saving
the
throw,
bayou?
I don't want to use it right now.
Okay, no, that's okay.
Does that include Calliope and myself?
I think Calliope's just kind of sipping. She's
yeah,
not.
same.
11.
Not trying to get
The-
fucked up.
these people are turning up.
Yeah, you guys. This is Fey wine, so it's a bit stronger
Yeah.
than what's on the material plane.
Batch is bored drinking.
Airless isn't
He's
drinking
tapping
much.
his fingers
she
a
just
lot. He's just.
doesn't drink.
Yeah.
And it's stronger wine, so.
Yeah, you guys are. Oh, you're buzzed.
Aurora. You know what? Hold on. Before I have this conversation, we're gonna roll ourselves a what's it called?
You tell us, apparently.
It's a
Insight?
no.
Deception?
Survival?
Persuasion.
No.
Athletics.
Charisma.
There you go. Charisma. Thanks, Mike.
Ooh.
Where's it at? Oh, charisma.
That's a save. The charisma would
Yep.
be...
All right. So this is gonna
want a
dictate how the
charisma save?
conversation goes.
charisma check.
Okay. 17. Cool. So
Okay.
he's gonna feel himself right now.
Aurora, 17.
You need that liquid courage.
You have a beautiful dress on tonight.
Thank you.
No problem.
I had it custom made.
He says.
I appreciate you taking the time out of your busy schedule to share a dinner on this night with us as well.
I will never say no to a party.
And that's what this is. Thank you all. For
It's a
joining
dinner
us.
party.
Chomsky, very out of character. Like, very, like, smooth right now.
Yeah.
Should
Nice
be
dinner
toast.
party. To
I
what?
think a toast would be nice.
To what?
To the bettering of the Feywild and the salvation of the world.
And find friends.
Ding.
That too.
Ivy, which of these is your favorite?
She's got like,
She
got a
eventually
wine
does
plate.
find a bottle and like requests like a couple to be chilled and like brought over.
and fucking.
Dining with the goddess of wine, we're in trouble.
I was going to say we should have asked for the recommendations.
Jeez.
The server is so pissed off, just like, how about this one?
Good? Right.
Yeah, just leave it.
Okay. Just let us know if you need anything else, Ivy.
Gets struck down by lightning.
No, they're very like accommodating. They're like,
Just please let us know if you need anything else.
this
We'll
is
open
this is
7
like
more bottles.
this is like if like Taylor Swift showed up at a restaurant with her crew.
So no big deal.
It's like everybody's bending over backwards to make sure it's the best
Gotcha.
to get a big tip.
They know they're getting tipped tonight.
So, I know we're not just here to drink and whatnot. What's
You-
the agenda?
Well,
Go on, Chomsky.
I thought we were to enjoy a dinner.
Yeah.
together.
Well-
we hardly do this.
We've actually never done this. All
This is
together.
true.
All of us. Here.
Other than around a fire with some rations.
Just maybe
No,
we
like,
a nice.
we have 3 archfey with us.
4.
Oh, you're here too, Rosemary.
Rain.
Oh,
Rain.
forgot about Ray. The guy! We have 4 archfey with us.
Chomsky will lean into Calliope real quick, and like across the table, and be like, "Do you want to go ahead and give him a smell? I did a little thing, like trying to be like kind of smooth, just like yeah, give him a smell.
I'm imagining me, Calliope, Chomsky.
Smell him!
Take a look.
She's like, isn't that kind of weird to?
No,
I think I'm talking
it's
with
going,
Match.
It's going
All
to
of a
remind you
sudden.
of something.
Home.
I'm pretty proud of it.
You're talking to Batch, and Calliope just kind of like leans over, and she's like, "I'm pretending to smell you because Chomsky told me to smell you."
Oh.
Is he always this weird?
He's
Believe it or not,
Chomsky.
I was,
Trying.
I was going. Believe it or not, this is actually pretty good for him.
Smooth Chomsky, man.
Chomsky.
She's like, "This is the nicest I've seen him," and she leans up and she goes, "It's very lovely."
Yeah, and what was it? Did it remind you of something?
How's that wine, Chomsky?
No, I'll take my time on that. Anything?
You trying to distract him? No.
That's my favorite scent.
Nice.
Ace, what's up?
Just wanted to make sure.
She's like,
I've got magical needs.
"Well, what does that mean?"
Just ways of doing things.
Okay. Me too.
Just like, I could do that too.
Airless put a straw in a
In the wine
You do that, and Ivy reaches over, rips the straw out.
Cut that shit out.
So I saw Batch drink from the bottle. I just thought, is that
You can drink from the bottle, but not from a straw.
I assume
Yeah,
that
what
we're
the
in like a
hell,
private
Airless?
room as well.
What?
I assume that we're in a private room.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, she absolutely like reaches over, takes the straw out, and she's like, "No straws.
That's my god.
It ruins it. It ruins the wine.
I pour it into a glass and I swish it all fancy like
It's
like
the
she says.
thinnest glass you've ever seen."
And she's like, yes, aerate it.
Smell the notes.
Like this?
yeah.
Wafting?
She walks you through how to wine taste test. You have 4. They all taste the same.
Yeah.
You don't have any different notes. Like, you're like, yeah, that one's a white and that one's a red and this one's sweet. Like, you get like the base, but
Yeah.
you're like,
Not at like the in-depth that
Yeah.
she's getting.
I
yeah.
like to think that in the Feywild it's a lot more complicated too. Like there's blue and dark blue and like green and like cyan wines.
You
I'm
see-
tasting violet.
Yeah.
You see, this is earthy, but floating earthy.
This is like unearthly.
Unearthly.
See how it like floats in your tongue? It's
Just like the floating mountain.
this was bottled on the plane of air.
That's why
you
it's
can
so
taste
it's
it.
aerated.
So bubbly.
I feel like
Bubbly
when you
wine.
think to like your very first like alcoholic drinks, you really only taste like, oh, this is liquor.
Oh god, that's
So I
liquor.
feel like she's just like feeling the bite of the Fey wine, and
Yeah,
it's
Chomsky,
like,
It's like-
Chomsky will try to take sips like elegantly, kind of like he's watching Aurora, and like he would do that, and then he'll like twitch afterwards.
This one's got some heat. Like
you never
this is
drink.
hot. Like, oh shit, that's the plane of fire one. Take it back.
That's my spicy wine.
I'm boiling from the inside. It's got an internal temperature of 4,000 degrees Celsius.
I'd be like, this one's my favorite.
This one
like
makes
the
me tingly
spicy
on the inside.
This
Makes
is,
my mouth a little numb, but
this is a real hot one.
So I must ask, Aurora, when was the last time you entertained regular folk like us at a dinner?
never.
That must make us quite special, huh? I'm different, Chomsky.
I have to say, I was glad to.
I'm different, Chomsky.
I was glad to see that you all seem to be agreeing with us during the council meeting, at least.
Do you say that to Aurora?
I say that
Or-
at the table.
They all just kind of like lock eyes, and then Aurora goes, "Yeah, Ronan's kind of a prick, but you know,
Say that again.
How
Just not too loud.
No, say it as loud as you fucking want.
he knows what I think."
how did
That was Aurora.
I understand that he was handpicked by the twins, but how is it that he has such authority over the rest of you?
Just because he comes from the family that's direct descent from Azara.
I'm hearing
So
the child
he's-
has big shoes.
More
Sure.
powerful.
Nepotism.
No, of course,
Aurora's
but
like, it's nepotism.
Nepotism.
I'm-
He's not more powerful. He leads us to think that he has his place, and if someone was more powerful than him, they could kind of usurp him.
well,
Like, he's more like divine. Aurora's like kind of in her cups, and she's kind of slurring her words a little bit,
I'm
So we're getting the tea.
I'm surprised because I thought it was a council, the Sealy court, not just the follow or leadership of one.
we make big decisions together, but if we can't convince him it was his idea, it doesn't get done like that.
So you have to play him.
He's not smart.
Interesting.
Damn, Skippy.
I have to ask.
Big sip of wine.
It's really easy to get under his skin. I recommend it's fun.
Batch, you're gonna get us all killed.
I'll get myself killed first. It's fine.
You know what? Usually I would give you a lecture, but I'll drink to that tonight.
I'd prefer not to die. I'm
Argos, we shouldn't fear death. We've lived so close to it by now.
I'm not afraid of dying, but charging headfirst towards it is also not.
I had a friend who would do that. I'll drink to it. Hey, Constitution.
To Jorak.
He did meet an early death.
He's alive.
She kind of tears up a little bit.
Jesus.
Oh, don't worry. They're studying.
I
Bring it back.
am curious. We've expressed our concerns quite obviously, but how, in this private place, how do the four of you feel? I mean, do you feel like this concern is misguided or something to be genuinely worried about? Because the only insight I have into Ronan is nothing is important except for him.
Ooh, what's something I could use to get under his skin even better? What's something he's insecure about?
He has really little feet.
They all kind of like look at you, all four of them. They just kind of look
Baby
at you,
feet.
and then they ignore you. They're like, we're not gonna give you that information.
Especially if it was something that he knew only
The family.
Right.
they would know, because then they're in big trouble.
Okay, what if it was like not that big of a deal?
It concerns us to a certain degree. Aurora starts. You can see she's carefully choosing her words, but in her drunken state, she's like, how do I say this without upsetting Ivy?
I don't want to put any of you in an awkward position. I
Why
want
do you-
to know if we're taking things too seriously, if this is something that maybe we should be less concerned about, because that is the vibe that I'm getting from the court.
Rain speaks for the first time at dinner, like, out into the crowd. He's had little side conversations, but he kind of goes, I think you're thinking too broadly. Nobody else has been targeted. Everybody else's security is still in check.
Then it's just
It-
personal.
It was just personal against Ivy.
Well,
Looks like they're just gonna hang out to dry, Ivy.
Don't worry, y'all.
there's
People like Rain
How
are
many
gonna find
books
out
left?
shortly.
2.
When the Unseelie show up to this meeting, and they try to burn this whole place down, the heroes will save them all. That's what we're here for, right?
Are we the heroes?
That's why I was chosen, right, Aurora?
Yeah.
Right, baby.
It slurs.
Whereas, like, that's why you're gathered, yeah.
Argos, we have nothing to fear. I feel
course.
like this armor is a mile thick right now.
I'm glad you're feeling good, buddy.
Keep feeling that way. I like that. I like this, Chomsky.
When the Unseelie show up, Batch, you and me should kill them.
Let's just ice them.
I'm gonna let them get to Ronin first.
That's a great idea. You know who would look good in those shoes, Batch? You.
I don't like shoes. And I'm gonna put my foot up, and it's gonna just be foot out.
Dog's out.
I don't think
He's
you
got
should.
really nice feet, though.
Feet finder?
Feet finders.
.com/Batch. Batch the monkey.
You would say 29 out of 30 feet.
Not your monkey 32 is your username.
It is your no. It's Monkey Grippers 44.
Oh. Oh boy.
Anyway,
That's the episode title. Monkey Grippers 44.
There you go. Well, go on.
Sorry,
Oh, you're good.
feeling a little fuzzy. Well, I'm interested in getting Ivy back to her full power, because then it secures the safety of the material plane and Ivy, who we have grown to love, and get Jorak back.
Why don't we just ask the Unseelie for the book back?
Yeah. The 4 books, right?
that was
Would
that
that-
was an active batch laugh.
Ivy,
Honestly,
should we? We're gonna see him in a few days.
That's a
I-
great idea. Fucking excellent.
genuinely speaking, I mean, if this is a meeting of all the councils and concerned parties, clearly it's an affront and an attack. I don't think it's unreasonable to ask for a correction. I don't think that they will follow through, but it shows their hand that they're unwilling to continue with the alliance brought forth by everybody.
They
got
can just
evidence.
also play dumb.
To be fair,
Is
at,
there
at
someone-
the table of all of the leaders, we should bring our evidence to the table. Those who were working for the Unseelie, like Augury, Carrion,
Well, what?
got tangible evidence.
Yeah, but the thing is, it's like you're directing the evidence to the people who already know the evidence and the people who are doing it. So there
the
is.
rest of the rest of the plane leaders have no idea this is going on.
That's what you think. I mean, who's to say that the elementals are on the same page as the Unseelie? I mean,
Aurora.
the Unseelie
They're definitely
obviously have something to do with the elementals. Elementals burned down your monastery. There was a giant fire snake in the one place with
Aurora.
those
What?
guys. Aurora.
truly, to all of you, what do the elementals stand to gain aside from more access to the material plane? I mean, is there a better reason of why they would join with the Unseelie and threaten the balance set forth by the twins?
And maybe not just threatening the balance, but if it's just targeted at Ivy,
For
who wants
now.
you dead?
George, come here.
There's a Canitar that's crying in the corner.
He was the leader who set up the other reservation. He's just standing at the window.
Right? Like, if no one else is being targeted, does someone want you gone?
Maybe it's an inside job as well.
Rain.
My
Rain just his response is,
Batch says that, but it's very jokingly.
the thing that I'm confused about is they're targeting Ivy. They've stolen her
Right.
books, but they're doing so in a way to gain, or we suspect, to gain access to the material plane,
right.
which is not good for any of you. So it is kind of an attack on all of you, but all of you seem unconcerned, like there is no grave threat and thing. And I'm not saying that you're wrong. I'm just saying help us understand. If it's just an attack on her, then why is it like why would the twins' laws be broken so easily?
So the material plane was separated. That wasn't the twins. Didn't separate it. That was us. So it wasn't their laws. And this is Rosemary stepping in. She's like, that was the original 13. It was all 20 of us
Deciding to limit access.
deciding to limit access because people were being greedy and the elementals were bleeding through and they were killing all the.
Are elementals inherently bad?
They're inherently chaotic
Why would we sit down at a table with chaos?
Also, you're saying
because
that
they're the leaders.
Unseelie and chaos kind of go hand in hand.
Why,
Well,
why
but-
don't we set out a campaign to eradicate all elementals and unsealed?
That's a little
That's a
bit
genocide. That's a war crime.
I'm sorry, I shouldn't have
too far.
recommended.
What I will say though is,
I like this wine.
Just immediately, I read the room wrong. I'm sorry.
I'm just saying to. I mean, it's not fully to you guys, but to what Ronan said. I mean, we're inviting the Duke and the Duchess, the other whoever aren't coming from the Asili Court, and then the rest is the Elementals.
Yeah, they're all
What
in-
we can assume is that every single one of them is conspiring against us.
Keep your enemies closer.
This could be our last meeting, folks.
Keep your enemies closer, but
last
we're welcoming them with arms wide open.
I-
All means and like civil law and all that go out the window the instant that blood sheds. Like who cares at that point? They could just thin the herd.
The thing that confuses me. You said the 20 of you
Yes.
came with this agreement.
Yes.
But everything that we have researched in our investigation shows that they are trying to open more portals with elemental beings.
Yes.
Why would they go against their own agreement?
Because it took a long time to get them to agree to it. Perhaps they want back out of their deal. Rain pipes in and says, I was there when it was originally enacted and they didn't want to, but they were kind of beaten into a position where they had to be.
But now they're trying to break that agreement. Doesn't it seem incumbent for all 13 to step up and say, you agreed to this, and to beat them back into this agreement? If that...
It's a topic for the meeting. For sure.
But that's what I'm saying. I'm just...
To be quite honest, we're not sure where they are, the Unseelie Court. They move their court around.
But-
That's why the Trinity's city floats. They're constantly on the lookout for them. They know where to find us, so we just kind of send out messages in the hopes that it finds them.
But with that being said, the point given is they know exactly where you are.
What I'm getting
And now
at...
they know that there's a meeting where everyone's going to get together.
What I'm saying is, they have no incentive to keep their word, and the reaction that I am getting from the Sealy Court is that
We are not concerned here for your point. They're not going to be able to overtake us here. There is a protection over the city from the twins, stating that no Archfey blood can be spilled.
I
in the
think
city
a point
limits.
to be made is, if you all know that the Unseelie are trying to open these gates, why are we not coming after them?
Yes.
Why are we not pursuing this?
Like, why have all of you been so laissez-faire about it? I mean,
Or are you working towards it?
Stella's doing what she can. She can only pluck so many pieces of her web before it starts to break.
but
Before people start breaking off, giving her bad information, getting bought out, there's only so much that she can do. We're looking for them.
So is the concern that if you chew forward, that an all-out war will break out, or
That is
'cause
potential.
a single one of the 20 or the 13 doing work towards such a peril?
We have
is
to be
just
very covert about it.
understood. So if they come to the table in 3 days, and we are upfront about what's going on, that could be bad.
what I'm getting at is it seems like they're already making moves in the acts of war. They've broken an agreement that all 20 of you had. They're openly stealing and weakening Ivy's powers and abilities.
As far as I'm concerned, bloodshed.
It has. I mean, I'm just saying. The first shot has been fired, and it feels like you all are saying, "Okay, that was just a warning, but if it goes again, we'll do something." I'm trying to understand, because if I'm reading it wrong, then help me understand.
We Ivy steps in and she says, we think that they're targeting Edelholmshire because it's the center of Clara, which is the biggest kingdom. So it's easier for them to spread out. I did get word from Stella that she's found through her connections that there's been an uptick in rare exports from Edelholmshire out of Clara through the crossroads, but that's where she gets lost. She's tracking everything. She's trying to find who's taking these exports, but she's also trying not to instill panic and hysteria amongst the 13 of us, because if we all start panicking, then we're not working together, we're not working as a team.
Would the 13 lose an all-out battle against the Unseelie and the Elementals right now?
Likely not, but it depends on the Elementals. They don't organize well, but if they're being organized, then...
Is that a suspicion? I mean, if that's a suspicion or a theory, that's...
As of right now, that's not a suspicion.
Well, we have seen evidence of them working together already.
Certainly, I mean...
Fire elementals.
Small groups can be brought together, and they work on their own. Similar to goblins on the material plane, there's a lot of infighting. They don't work well together, but if you put a hobgoblin or a bugbear in there, they...
One does not speak for the whole.
Yeah. If they are able to unite under a specific force that keeps them in check, then they can, but...
So the suspicion is not necessarily the Unseelie court. The entire court is moving against you, but perhaps a small contingent, a splinter group.
Potentially not.
Not any of them.
I'm not sure. Stella stated that the people that are moving the stuff, it's just smaller smugglers. It's not anybody big.
What are they trying to smuggle?
I'm just saying the law of the twins was that only travel to the material plane may happen on Fey Day.
That was us. That wasn't the twins.
Regardless, it's still been broken. It's your loss then.
As
I'm surprised you're not more upset.
the travel has not been fully reinstated. There's been small tears from what we've heard, and that's been contained as quickly as it can be. But that's what we can do as of right now.
Can you in these 3 days in this meeting to come, can you call for justice? Can you call for the Unseelie to bring their agents to heel and to answer for the crimes that they've obviously committed, witnessed by us? Carrion, for example, augury.
I witnessed a sacred place desecrated and
By fire.
people that
Elementals.
were family to me killed in the worst way. And that's not an affront to the Archfey? Airless is getting sad drunk.
Yeah,
Nobody's answering to crimes.
that is.
It's
I
'cause-
was raised to understand that law is law and right is right, and for murder and the desecration of a holy place, someone must answer for this.
I guess.
It's because to you or to them, you're just a moth. You're just a bug.
To
and
who?
they're the light.
Aurora says to who?
To you guys.
No, come on. She said that they're investigating this. Don't dismiss
I
it now.
I don't think that we mean so little to them, and I can appreciate the desire to avoid full out conflict, but at the same time, the Seelie and the Unseelie agreed to do these portals, and the Seelie did so in a way to protect the material planes, the mortal races.
Rain starts to interject, and he says, "We're trying to avoid an all-out war. A few casualties here and there to avoid potential genocide. That's what we're trying to do. We're trying to avoid all of it." As he's talking, Aurora, in her cups, she looks at you and she goes, "Why are you still here?"
Why not?
You just seem bitchy all the time.
I'm just tired of people saying they're trying and doing things, but taking zero actions. Actions speak louder than words.
Betch, we can't blame the whole for the few.
I'm not
If
blaming
it's-
them all.
If it's
I mean,
not
if I'm
the
being honest,
Unseelie
I-
as a whole,
I appreciate you guys that are here, if I'm being quite honest. But, I mean, you all look up to... I mean, you don't look up to him. You fear him. You fear Ronan. You look up to him like a child. And whatever he says, you guys cower behind him. I see that. What I'm saying to you is, stand your ground. Because if you don't, you're just going to get walked all over. Ivy, you saw how quickly he was just going to dispose you like fucking rations off a plate. He was just going to throw you away. What does that mean to you? To you, you're nothing to him. That's how he views the people at your monastery. That's how he views anybody on the material plane. He's a prick, and you guys all know it, but you let him rule you with an iron fist. And you cower every time he says something to you.
I don't feel as if we know his true essence like that. I certainly don't after 2 small interactions with a being.
Like I said,
To
actions
speak to their
speak
core.
better than words, and the entire time he was a prick who treated everybody like shit. I said 2 words to him, and he wanted to kill me, and I thought that was really funny. He was like, "Oh, I could kill you in the blink of an eye." Congrats, you're a god. I'm a fucking human monkey. He was gonna throw Ivy away like you're nothing, and Ivy, you are something. Thank you for choosing me. And Aurora, you're great. You're like a god. But every time that he spoke, you'd look away, and you were afraid. All of you did that. If I'm standing up to him, why don't you?
Picking our battles.
Maybe it's not the time for mutiny.
What I would say,
Aurora says, "No, let him speak. Let him keep going."
I'm not saying it needs to be a mutiny. I'm just saying right now it's kind of a dictatorship. It's him, and you guys follow his every word. Maybe you help out more. I don't know. but from the looks of it, it looks like he's got a thumb over all of you.
What I would say, and not that I disagree with Batch at all,
Thanks.
because he brings up good points, and I think how someone treats you in any moment is how someone treats you in every moment. And whether or not that's true or not, it's just what we've seen. What I want to ask, and why I'm here, I understand you want to avoid all-out war. What I'm saying is, if they're Splinter agents, let us be yours. We are your champions. How best can we be utilized? What can we do to help? If that's finding Ivy's books, give us a heading and we'll go and we'll find them. Is it a graver concern? I want to know that that's the direction, because that's what I feel that it is. I feel that there is a greater concern, more going on with the Unseelie. But if you don't think that's the right move, we are your champions. Direct us, and we'll go.
Outside of the command of Ronan.
Yeah.
We act independently.
Of you.
We have our own wills.
I'm here to make a name for myself, and I can't do that when we're just playing judge
I am going to hit Aurora
with the wink.
with a little bit of a persuasion.
Ooh.
I also want to roll.
+5.
I think I want to just use my passive insight. Not that he said any of those things, but I am curious how Calliope reacts.
I just want to roll dice.
18, and he's gonna say, "I will be your personal soldier, Aurora." He's trying to like riz her up.
I'm your little soul.
I am your spear to handle as you would.
I like that better. I could be your sword.
I'm your big spear, baby.
If you were to just reach out and grasp me.
Wherever you need, I will be yours.
Sorry, I'm reading too much.
She
Too much
Wait,
medieval
hold
smut.
on.
I would like to know how she reacts to that.
she kind of like leans over, kind of like how I am now, and she like looks at you and she goes, "You do anything I'd say?"
At any moment's notice.
And keep that in mind.
Okay.
Oh no, we're in the Feywild.
Take off your armor.
Jumps.
I can't! No!
Give me your soul.
My one rule!
She probably knows what he looks like under there.
Yeah, for sure.
So.
Passive insight of 15 for Calliope.
For Calliope.
Because again, that's not Argos, that's Matt. I want to know how.
You can tell that she's just kind of like trying to like sink back in her chair, like, I don't want to get in the middle of this. You can tell she has opinions, but she's like, I'm not gonna get into the middle of this because this isn't my place. I'm just here to learn.
We're basically asking to form a new court and to be like secret agents without Ronan's
Secret?
permission. I
Well,
love it.
like my thing is like we don't need to be a new a separate court,
Yeah.
but like we're your champions. I want to know: are we going on the right path with this investigation that we're going down, or
Oh,
should we
sure.
do something different?
Yeah.
Like now's the time. These
all
are
of
the
our
people. to
champions
ask.
are here, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, cool.
Except Durak.
I will. I'll turn to Calliope. What do you think? I
melts.
turn.
she's
Your,
like,
your opinion matters.
I don't think my opinion matters in this.
It does.
I don't think so.
I think it does.
The microphone.
I'm gonna roll.
Cameras.
I'm going to roll persuasion.
Intimidation.
I'm gonna woman.
Your opinion matters.
Say it out loud. No, I'm taking this. like Argos.
Take it 2 ways.
Oh my. I'm taking this moment, whether this is right or wrong, but I'm taking this moment as her, like, being a little coy, like, I don't know if I should speak up and stuff, and, like, this is Argos, like, trying to persuade her, like, you're just as much as any of us.
I had my green card out the whole time.
18.
She's like, I mean, I wasn't picked. I fell through a hole and now I'm here. I don't have.
Calliope, you're one of the smartest, bravest people I know.
I mean, we all kind of just fell through holes.
You guys were picked.
It doesn't matter, Calliope. I value what you have to say. I think
Careless is drunk and doesn't realize I was escorted.
I had an escort.
I just fell through. I had an escort.
I was walked through calmly.
I care about what you think.
I think that rebelling against the norms might not be the best course of action.
She's boring, brother.
Your girlfriend sucks.
You literally don't know who you're talking to.
Why did you bring this lady here?
But
Snore.
I do think that Ronan's mean,
Facts.
and I don't know. I think that the path you guys were put on is the right one.
So whatever
I don't
you
know all
choose.
intricacies, but
Thank you. Thank you. I
Yeah,
appreciate you
she's kinda
speaking
like-
up.
sits way back. She's like, "Don't talk to me anymore."
I actually have to go to the bathroom forever now.
We did put her in
I
that
put-
situation.
I'll put my hand on her shoulder and just pass guidance through and just like reassurance, and like for me it's less about like that was great input, but it's like I appreciate you speaking up. I appreciate you supporting me.
Realistically, we all sat down with our chosen gods to like talk about the fate of the universe, and she's just kind of here. I imagine she would be vastly uncomfortable.
So Calliope
God is here.
so
yeah,
for,
but she wasn't like handpicked to be a champion.
Yeah.
so for reference, like Calliope is like how we're an adventuring party. Me, Calliope, and my other two friends are an adventuring party. Like
gang.
she's just as capable, if not more so.
Yeah, this ain't her quest, you know. She's looking at
No,
like,
for sure.
"Ooh,
For sure.
That ain't my quest log."
She's like,
But-
"I'm glad that this one's not mine."
Yeah. It's just like, hey, you're a realtor. What house should I get? You know what I mean?
That
like,
one.
But that's what I'm saying. You know what I mean? Like, it's like asking a friend who does that job, like, oh, what do you think?
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's
So
it.
many things.
Archface stuff, though.
Yeah, for sure.
so.
Does everyone feel a little bit better?
Yes,
Aurora, thanks for that.
and
She looks at you and she goes, "Ronan might let you act like a little piece of shit, but if you disrespect anybody at this table again, we will fight,
Great.
Chomsky gets up
and you will not
and he goes,
see him again."
watch. And he sits
Calm down, level boy.
She said you will not see him again.
Not Chomsky, but
Yeah.
he knows who she's talking about.
And he goes, blackmailing, I like it.
It's not blackmail; it's just a threat.
I'm sorry.
Anyway,
Things got so
Too much.
at the table.
let us enjoy the evening. We are amongst friends. We are here only as allies trying to find the best path forward.
Of course.
I think now let's raise a toast to our health, to continued future and the protection of the realms.
Facts.
And stand up to Ronan like you stood up to me.
And I pledge to be in Rosemary's service my whole life.
And I'm proud to be
Rosemary is just like,
making-
"You're gonna feel like
Well, at
shit
least
tomorrow."
I know.
And Biff,
What?
Biff, I pledge allegiance to the flag.
He's like, oh, we're pledging.
I think over the course of the dinner, they'd give you some information, some background on the like the other planes, like how they're ruled, the titles of like the rulers. Lore dump here. There's Vulcan of the
Fireplace.
fire plane. Yep.
Volcano.
Marisol, Vulcan's the prince of the fire plane. Marisol is the princess of the water plane.
We got these names from the
Art
art
gallery.
gallery, correct? Okay.
Terra is
Definitely.
their
Earth.
majesty of the earth plane. And then Aquilo is also their majesty of the airplane.
A kilo of Coke.
Yeah.
So Aquilo is Majesty of Airplane, Terra's Majesty of
The earth
Earth.
plane.
Earth. That's what I thought.
I don't know.
So
when
Aquilo-
Batch was singing, I
Fire.
thought it was just like a key too low. A key low, if you will. Anyway, I'm sorry.
Aquilo is
I'm always pitch perfect.
Aquilo. It's another name for wind. Vulcan is volcano without an O. Marisol is just like the name, and then Terra is Terra, like from Teen
That's
Titans.
so funny. I really
That's what I was
thought
gonna
you were
say.
saying Vulcan with a B.
I love Terra, man. And then she's so sad. Rest
She
in
is so
peace.
sad. So they'd give you background on them, just like base information, like here's how you would address them.
What about personality facts if we are to interact with any of them? Like,
Hot-headed.
tread
airhead.
carefully with this one.
Are we allowed in this meeting?
Yeah,
Okay.
yeah, that would have been.
It's crazy.
We want you guys
Yeah,
at
I
this
was
meeting.
leaders and the McDonald's
I
night
was
shift.
yeah, I was under the impression
hamburger.
that the meeting was happening and that we were gonna be like, say your
Agree
piece,
to it.
leave. Yeah.
Everyone with their champions. Everyone that has champions will have their champions there.
Okay.
Will we? Will we be able to like speak? We'll ask them that. Like, we'll ask our champions. Like, will we be able to speak in the meeting, or like, do our champions speak for us?
A bit of both.
Okay, sounds good. Thanks.
It's literally like
Aurora goes, if you get rude, you're gonna get sent out. And she's looking directly at you.
Aurora.
Aurora.
Say the word.
I'm your
My
spear.
friend!
I'm your spear. Use me.
She places her hand on your armor cheek, and she's like, I'm sure you would.
Which cheek?
He is
His
Ass
booty's
cheek.
red.
right.
Heat metal.
Not that I won't necessarily want to RP the conversation if you want to, but the thing that I don't get genuinely is why are so many of the Unseelie just allowed not to show? Like, if it's a meeting of world leaders, and it'd be like having a world.
I mean, that's happened in the UN meetings, and like Russia just decides not to show up.
Yeah, people
because they
just
don't want
decide
to.
not to show
Russia
up.
is the country. That
But
wouldn't show
typically,
up.
if they don't show up, they're
They're
not-
sanctioned. Like, there are things
Yeah.
that's the thing that gets me is like, I get the impression that like, yeah, they never show up to them. Well, then like, if the
They're
other
always plotting and conspiracy.
Yeah,
and they
the-
don't care.
But like, my thing is like, if they're always plotting and conspiring and never showing up, like, why don't you guys do something about it?
That's like
you know what I
asking
mean?
the U.S. why we haven't invaded Russia yet. It's complex.
No, but the U.S. does impose sanctions. It's not like we're just like
We should impose
we're
sanctions.
just
is
like,
what he said.
please show up. You know what I mean? We're like,
Also,
hey, you didn't show up. You're.
Proxy wars.
But that's what I'm saying. It's like
We
there-
do have wars, just we make smaller countries fight on our behalf.
True.
Sorry,
So-
we got really political.
Above table, they would explain that like they've always just sent two as like emissaries for the group.
of the court. Got you. That makes a lot more sense to me.
And the two always rotate.
Sure. Because that's different. Being like, okay, all 20 of us, we're always gonna meet every year, and then 8 of them or 6 of them just be like, nah.
They
You know
always
what I mean?
send two on behalf of the entire court.
Sure. That
just
makes
'cause there's a lot of infighting with them,
Mm-hmm.
so they try.
They're far more independent.
Yeah,
Gotcha.
they kind of just rule their little.
Kind of like the axis of appeal.
Yeah, so there's a lot more infighting, and they get a lot less accomplished. So they just agreed to send two on behalf of.
Sure.
The queen never shows up though. She's the one of the 7 that never shows up.
The queen.
What if she's just dead and they're covering it up? She's
She's
can
very
agree.
busy right
she
now.
died centuries ago.
She's very busy right now.
Totally weaken their power. They're just.
I'll pass it along, but I don't even know if I'll get a meeting with her. So
Her books.
full.
Books.
I don't know if you know, a lot of people die. She's got a full plate right now.
That
Quoting her, I mean.
that's me at work when they're like, "Hey, can I have a meeting with like the boss, and I'm like, I need a meeting to speak with the
never seen
boss.
him
So
before.
Actually, I think he's just a desk at this point.
I don't think he's even here. Yeah. Yeah. So they always send two. It rotates.
Yeah.
Every 6 months, it rotates.
100% makes a million more sense to me, so that's good.
Yeah, I think the dinner goes by. They kind of explain that, like the stereotypes, Tara's a lot more grounded. She's chill. Whereas, like, Vulcan, he is quick to anger.
Non roleplay, but Batch
Princess
does want to.
Water is a little wishy-washy.
Yeah.
Got him. Batch does want to lighten the mood here and there, so can I make a overall charisma check to see if I can get people laughing?
Get
Sure.
Aurora back on his side.
Yeah, get Aurora to
Natural 20 plus 5.
Wow.
So that's a 27 plus 5, 32.
Okay.
If Aurora laughs, Chomsky like looks at her and is like, "Oh, we're also laughing."
And I think that makes her laugh even harder.
Nice.
Um,
I helped you. Sure you did.
I helped you.
and then I think towards the end of the meal, Aurora kind of she stands up. She's like a little she
Gypsy.
sways a little bit. She says, so the four of us chatted earlier. We had a little gossip session. We
Spill the tea, gal.
we just wanted to make sure that you're all here to see this through. And if you're not, she drops a scroll on the table. She's like, you can go.
What's scroll?
What is that?
If you want to go home, you can go home.
Like, back to the
Yeah.
material plane.
Yeah. If you don't want to be here.
Chomsky will stand up. He'll grab the scroll.
And say, deuces.
Would not even think of it.
No.
I look to Rain. I look at Calliope and then I look to Rain. I think there's an unspoken moment between me and Calliope. And I look to Rain. The only reason I would want to not see this through is if Nahir needed me. As long as you're watching over and ensuring that it's safe and that our friends and family are safe, then I'll be here and I will see this through to the end.
It's safer than it's ever been right now, so. Rosemary and Ivy just kind of like look at you guys like you two.
This is my purpose.
Rosemary like wraps her arms around you.
I cry.
Drunk girl cry.
There's no other place I would rather be.
The room kind of gets quiet, and we all turn to Batch.
I literally rolled for it.
Oh.
And that's where we pick up next episode.
I'm on the edge of my fucking seat.
I did say I wanted to make a name for myself. And I think you guys would have a little... I don't think you guys would have that much fun if I left, so... I'll see it through.
Okay.
That a Batch.
Aurora picks up the scroll, tucks it away.
Batch, I knew you wouldn't leave us. Drunk girl crying.
And I think that's a good spot to end this week's episode.
I just really
Yeah,
love
yeah.
you guys.
Chomsky's got something. We've all got something.
Yeah, we got something.
Yeah.
Well, my thing is like, is this
Hold
the
on,
end of the
dating
dinner?
simulator isn't over.
Yeah,
Dating Simulator is
That's 'cause,
definitely
like-
not over.
Yeah, because that's what I agree. Like, I would much rather get Dating Simulator over and then start next session.
Yeah.
Okay.
Can we start with mine? Because I think mine might
Sure.
be the shortest. I'm going to grab the bottle of wine that Ivy gave me. And I'm going to go, well, love staying with you guys, but I'm going to head out. And I'm going to go to the Goddesses of Love's room.
That's
Okay.
crazy. He's just gonna
Oh, this is
stroll in.
wild. Okay.
Good luck.
Hey,
He just
And-
goes, "Hey, girl, you up?"
No,
Hey,
he.
girl, you
I'm
wanna make
gonna-
some love?
I'm gonna try to put on. I'm not gonna RP this because I can't do it. But
This is dating sim.
I'm
RP.
gonna. I will start off with he'll knock on the door. Mm-hmm. See if she answers.
She opens it up and she goes, "Yeah."
Hey, sorry, but hold on. This is gonna matter. This is gonna matter a lot.
It is gonna matter.
He's gonna say, "I'm sorry, we had a party and they didn't really invite you, so I wanted to see if I could bring the party to you."
Gives the bottle of wine.
And I will retcon and I will see if I could like drunkenly while Ivy was drunk. I wanted to ask her what whatever her name is,
Rose.
what her favorite wine is.
Okay.
And then
She
if
helps
she
you
tells
out.
you, I'll bring that bottle there.
Nice. Bring the party.
Charisma check.
Yeah.
It's
Go
like
ahead.
4 a.m. Batch. The fuck.
18 plus
She's in
5,
pajamas.
23
It's probably like 9,
plus 7 for charisma, 30.
Give me those.
She
fucking
takes the
dice.
bottle of wine out of your hand, and she goes, "Don't you have like a wife or something?" And she closes the door.
It's literally an open relationship, and she knows that.
Damn.
This is a-
Batch is
and
gonna have to go
you,
find another
And
bottle
you.
and find a
I
balcony
have a
tap
wife,
anime.
and you,
And
Rose.
you.
And
That was a little rude.
So
That's a little rude. A drunk guy knocking on the door. There's a party, you weren't invited.
That's why I said I didn't want. I wanted to.
you.
is that your dating sim?
I guess so.
I guess
What do you do?
I've heard.
What do you do after?
cry.
Smoke
No, he'll
another
just be like-
ciggy.
Just like, I think he'd laugh it off. And he'd just go walk
At
away.
least you got a good bottle. of wine.
He would just if like her door is here, he would just see if there was like a down the hallway. He'd probably just go
goes
back
and
to the
he-
balcony.
He spanks his monkey.
All I could think of was that like they're higher up in the city. You just walk over to a ledge and just jump, and then you fly down. With the
No,
other
he'd
things.
probably just if he went all the way to the top, he'd probably just start laughing about it.
Yeah.
And then he'll be like, and he'll talk to he'll be like thinking because he was just like, well, when I tried it, I tried. If that would be a funny story, wouldn't it?
Shot my shot. Hey, you want to know what? No better story for for a bard than
Yeah,
shot
Tried to
my
seduce
shot.
the goddess.
Tried to seduce the goddess of love.
he did.
She broke my heart.
No, he didn't really care. He's just
Yeah.
laughing about it.
Yeah, but that doesn't make for a good song.
Does you have a wife or something?
That's crazy.
That was like a mic drop.
It's true, but she would
A
know
batch
that.
drop. He's playing.
She
the
would
character.
she would know that Batch and her have an open relationship. That's why Batch is like chill about it.
She doesn't like open relationships apparently.
She
She's
loves
the-
love.
Goddess of love and
Loves love.
whatever that means.
Anyway, who's next?
Chomsky's before, like Aurora, while she's like getting up and like is about to leave, Chomsky will approach, still being different Chomsky. Yeah. So I was serious. You can employ me how you will, but a question that I have for you
Please, cover
is
everything.
is why do you not wear armor? Something to defend yourself. You've got a life worth protecting.
I don't need armor.
Would you wear it if I made it for you? As a memento.
I would take it.
But you wouldn't wear it.
I don't need it. I'd rather you use your craft on somebody that needs it.
Aurora, how do I put this nicely?
I love you.
I think if you saw a set of armor that I made for you, you would feel compelled to wear it. And that's
Okay.
a challenge.
Sure. Make armor you think I would wear.
I'm gonna need to take some measurements.
She's like, well, perfect. I have them written out for you.
Damn.
That's fine. They are
Maybe we
more.
should take this back to your room.
They are more accurate if I do it by hand, but I will take measurements as well.
It just makes like little tiny things, like little shields.
I was just like
There.
stereotypical female armor in every game from the early 2000s.
She's like, I don't think it's more accurate.
I love new Chomsky.
It may not fit as good. That's fine. I'll take the measurements.
She hands you a piece of paper that has her measurements on it.
He goes,
Just look at. Oh, she included cup size.
She included like measurements around it, everything. She's
Taking those myself.
she
after a meal like this, the measurements might be a little bit different. Sorry.
she does she's like, we have professional tailors. That's the size that's my measurements.
A woman knows her body.
So this is at the
I'm
table.
trying to know that body.
This is at the table, yeah. Apparently, unless you walked off with her.
Well, Chomsky shot a shot. He'll kneel down and like grab her hand,
Okay.
and he'll like
He just puts it up to his helmet his helmet mouth.
yeah.
Dunk.
Do you put her hand in your helmet mouth?
No. It's just the gesture.
Here, insert.
It's just the gesture. It's the gesture.
She goes, that was very sweet. And she
I'm
kind of
sorry,
she kind
I'm
of like
dumb.
puts both of your helmet cheeks in her hands, and she like kisses your forehead.
Oh my god.
Whoa. And
Forehead
Chomsky is
kiss.
just frozen. And dating sim.
And dating sim.
You got to forehead kiss though.
True.
That's more than Batch got.
Money. XP.
I think as
Level.
the dinner kind of finishes level, as the dinner finishes up and everything, I turn to Calliope. It's so beautiful here, and the night is still relatively young. Perhaps you'd like to take a walk with me,
Sure.
maybe through the gardens.
Sure.
Go and walk through, and we never actually got to have that dinner in Naki before you fell through.
Yeah. A little clumsy.
Well,
Yeah.
I didn't think you did it intentionally, but it's. I have to be honest. When I heard that you. Sorry, I'm at the loss for words. Calliope, I've always cared for you. Deeply. And I've always felt that we have had a very close bond since we were kids. I wanted to know how you felt.
She takes a moment to like gather her thoughts.
Sorry, just a notification bug. Let's just get that away.
Like a bee.
Hold on, this is
I've always liked you too, Argos.
She's actually a
How I feel.
spider.
You're actually stupid enough to come into a big garden.
She's a hag.
alone with me.
Now I eat you. Yum yum yum.
Another
I
one.
think
of
this
you
is
picked.
fine for now.
You're the DM. I have
She's
no
a
idea.
spider. She cracks her head back in her mouth.
I'm looking for like nice like
She goes, I've always had feelings too. Like spreading the web.
I'm trying to
She
find
was
like nice
she was
calm
lost in the
music.
wild for a long time.
I know.
There we go. A lot of
better.
birds coming out at
Max
night.
facts. Max.
That's
Facts.
birds might.
She
Who?
She says, you are one of the people that I'm closest to. And when everything happened, you're one of the people that I was able to turn to. I appreciate You've always been there for me.
We're all gonna swing at this.
Yeah, good.
Hold on. Let me
But
find your
sucks to
question
suck, bro.
She hit you with the I appreciate you.
Yeah, I know. That's
We're pausing.
You're always there.
We're pausing,
you're
we're
always
pausing.
there, like a lamp.
You're always there. Like a
You-
lamp. I
I have
turn
no
you
feelings
on
for
sometimes,
anything.
but you never turn me
You
on.
do nothing for me. You're sometimes helpful.
You provide me
Service.
You provide me light
I can
sometimes.
read when I'm around you, but like,
But you know, that's not really what I'm going for.
Yeah.
rain.
It's all right.
No,
No,
rain's different.
now rain.
Now, Rain.
He makes me wet.
Oh.
He's rain.
Argos walks to the ledge and just falls off.
he takes his sword and falls
No,
on
no,
it.
just as a full Tommen from Game of Thrones, just up
Like that.
like that. Wait. Hold on.
Free falling now.
You remember Ronan? How you're always talking shit about him? We're actually
Together.
No.
Now
I
he's
really like you. You're fine. I guess. Kind of.
I
Oh, sick. Cool. All right. Goodbye.
give me that one.
give me of it.
You know, I always loved you.
Actually, I think that conversation goes with
always
and you.
And you-
you too. As a brother, we should hang out more, like
They
siblings.
do kind of look related.
Oh. And not like the Alabama kind. Like, I don't want anything sexual with you or a relationship, but we can, like, just be next to each other and talk sometimes.
And I can tell you about all my boyfriends.
That's exactly what I was thinking. Yeah, and I can tell you about all my romantical relationships that I have with people and go way into detail.
Oh, great.
That sounds awesome.
So sick. I'm glad I'm there for you, and you appreciate
All right. Did you make your way to your decision of what you're gonna do?
Yeah.
Argos' fate is in your hands.
Is that scroll
Or are
still
we
on
gonna-
the
Or are we
table?
gonna fade to white?
Fade to white. Argos dead.
Is that scroll still available? Fuck you. Peace out, bitch.
Remember how I came into the Feywild to save you, and you said I'm a lamp?
Like a light.
So you know her really well.
Yeah.
You know how hurt she was when everything happened 5 years ago. And you know, since all that happened, she's been scared to express feelings to anything, to get close to anybody. And you
It's fine.
and you also know she's bad at reading situations.
It's all right.
And she doesn't know what you're trying to convey to her in this instant because you're not using words that are going to make sense in her head.
It's okay.
She's like, did I say something wrong?
No, not at all. We've always been close.
Yes.
And how Ajax and Penelope are together. When you got engaged, I thought that was it. and
Lore drop.
and I was fine with that because I thought you'd be happy. I thought you'd be with the person that you wanted to be with, and I made my peace. Even if it meant that I had to give up the person I wanted to be with. And after he died, I wanted to wait. I knew that you were hurting, and I wanted to be there for you. supportive. But now, I know that I need to act on my feelings and how I feel for you. I lean and I just kiss her.
Does she kiss back? Does she kiss back?
She says, "You're a lamb. Get off of me."
I think she hesitates at first, but then she kind of she leans into it.
Like, she's shocked. Like, this
She-
is
Yeah.
one of her best friends that's like, I like you, and kisses her.
She's shocked. You know, she really liked. How do I pronounce his name? Ecos?
Jumanji.
Equals.
Ecos. You know, she really liked him, and like ever since then, she hasn't allowed herself to be vulnerable with somebody else because
Oh, I know.
It's hard.
Yeah,
She needs baby steps.
I get it.
But she leans into it. After like a second.
It's one of those like eyes open to like eyes closed.
I would think that
Eyes
they would
wide
have like maybe
open.
wandered to like a balcony or something.
Yeah, we went to
Yeah.
we went to the park and we walked through and we were
Can I
talking
see them from my
and stuff.
balcony?
Let me perception check.
Oh, probably not 4.
No.
I'm laughing to myself still.
Yeah. I think after a second, she just kind of like.
I've always
Pulls
loved
away.
you. And I wanted to tell you before all of this happened. And if you feel the same way, wonderful. And if you don't, it's fine. We can be like we have been. But if there's even a small chance that you feel the same way, I would regret it for the rest of my life if I didn't try.
I.
Like you like a brother.
Except we kissed out and it's
An
weird.
Alabama brother.
I think that it.
There's a lot going on. It's fine.
Yeah,
I understand.
There's a lot going on, and it's hard for me to open up to people, but
It's
we can try.
it's all right. Come on, I'll walk you home.
Just professed his love.
And I walk her back to the room, and I think I just give her a nod, and then hug and everything, and then
And she kisses your cheek, and
I think I just slowly walk back. I don't think I go straight back. I think I just get lost in my thoughts for a while, and I probably don't get a rest that night. I probably just stay out.
Fuck, I wouldn't either. I'm in the docks.
Honeyberry Backwoods sounds pretty good right
Airless proposes a slumber party with the girls.
absolutely.
She goes, this has been so fun. We should all go to Ivy's suite because there's more of this wine.
You're so right.
And we should order a whole chocolate cake.
Correct. You get like a 3-tiered, like molten chocolate cake, and it's the best. All the boys having a bad night.
So
I'd say genuinely Batch is having a great
we'll,
night.
we'll end the night off with Chomsky finding Batch. Where are you at? Some
Just on
balcony.
a balcony.
So Chomsky would come up to you and be like, "Hey," and he would slide over the measurements and be like, "What I got?"
What am I looking at?
I asked her. She gave them to me.
Oh shit! Like you got all up in there?
No, of course not. She
Oh.
just gave me your measurements. That's what I
Oh.
asked for, so I can make her armor.
That's pretty damn impressive.
Yeah, I know. I also said I was a sword.
Yeah. What?
I said I was a sword.
Oh, sword. Gotcha. Yeah, I think you guys are going places.
Maybe eternal
Hey, you wanna hear
servitude,
something
but
funny? I tried. I swung my shot with the goddess of love.
What do you mean?
You know, swung my shot. Tried. Kind of like you did. Tried to get her measurements.
You have to spell it out for me.
Trying to get our measurement.
I tried to get her
I
measurements.
successfully got her measurements. What did you do to the goddess of love?
Nothing. I gave her some wine. And then I got a door in my face.
Oh.
Yeah. But honestly...
Kind of like a Philra situation. I get it.
Yeah. But I'm not even towing up about it. It's honestly really funny. Because...
You know,
I mean,
you could write a song about this.
I could. That's kind of why I did it. It was one of those things that's like, either things go well and cool, I can write a song about that, or not, and I can write a song about that, because that's really funny.
Fair enough.
I think I'm going to call it, You Were Out of My League.
Got my heartbeat racing.
You sing...
If
I die, don't wake me, 'cause you are more than just a dream. Oh my god, yes, it's
episode
that
31, everybody.
I think Argo sees them kind of doing their thing, and then he purposely walks the other direction.
You hear us singing them about it. My heartbeat racing.
Yeah.
That's the theme song for the night.
Mm-hmm.
More than just a dream.
Cute pillow fight montage.
Girls having a great time. Just eating like fistfuls of chocolate cake. Not even using
Argos-
forks.
Boys
In a
on the
sense,
balcony singing.
we
Argo's
won.
just like,
Argo's sitting on like a dock, just kicking his feet,
fuck,
just like
that's rough.
taking
Skipping a rock.
Oh.
not even skipping a rock, just like taking off his ascot, like
Oh, the
looking
favor.
at how hard he tried and stuff, and he's just like,
$400 for
To
that.
be
Just
fair,
like-
though, she said, let's give it a try.
After he said, I love you.
And he
You
said,
don't want it unenthusiastic.
Yeah.
Okay.
sure, yeah,
no,
or
we can't.
no,
I would be
yeah.
crushed too.
Yeah, same.
I guess, yeah.
That's all right.
Imagine
It's okay.
that
I just know what
if I proposed
poetry's
to my
gonna
wife,
do.
It's just like, we can try that.
Poetry's like,
Ooh.
oh hey, I found someone else.
They're making a dog together, Matt.
I got a dog with this other lady.
I got a dog with the other lady.
They're
And
a
she's
dog
way
and a
cuter than you.
Subaru.
And she's got
And she's
Forester.
and she's better kissing. And
Got dice all over the place.
But I like you like a lamb.
That's the
Good
episode.
session. That's the episode.
Thanks for watching.
Thanks for hanging out.
Bye.
Bye.
Bye.